very unpredictable on the offense. Like, you think you kind of know this matchup or this character, and then you fight him, and it's like, well, somehow I'm getting hit by literally everything.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can't say I'm too surprised that competitive players tend to, you know, it's not like there are like nothing but Homelander players, but there are definitely a decent amount, especially in like North America. But you have to look at what he's doing. He is aggressive. He is built around mix-ups, and he's got fantastic movement. That is a combination that is exceptionally fun to play for a lot of players out there. You know, Mortal Kombat has historically been quite an aggressive game. High damage. Good movement options are pretty, you know, commonplace in a lot of, especially modern MK. I know it's sometimes a bit more character dependent, but by and large, you know, MK players historically do like their aggression. They like their combos, like the damage, and they love their movement. And he is kind of a real complete package of all of that. So, you know, I could definitely see the appeal. I'm just too much of a loyalist to even remotely consider playing a character like that. But that's why I'm talking and I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that is it for game number 1. We are trying to set up our next lobby now, which should be our next match is MKJavier versus Kitana Khan. This is a match we saw, was it the first qualifier? They definitely played, I think it was the first qualifier, and Javier, it was the matchup of Scorpion versus Cyrax, so Scorpion Tremor and Cyrax Serena. Kitana Khan, normally known for the Sindel, you know, really kind of was a pioneer of the Sindel Tremor particularly, even before Tremor was everywhere like he is now. And was, again, really successful in the online space, had a good showing at Biennality. But as of this explosion of Cyrax Serena popularity, is definitely one of the players who has gone straight to that team and has been playing a lot of it. We did, however, see Kitana Khan go to the Sindel eventually in the second qualifier, I want to say. So, not sure exactly what character we'll expect to see. MKJavier, however, looked very prepared for the matchup. You know, really... we all know MKJavier by now is willing to play whatever style is necessary to make Scorpion as strong as possible, because we don't get to talk about character specialists anywhere near as much these days as we used to when talking competitive MK.
There's just not as many of them out there at the moment.
Exactly. You know, maybe it's the rise of competitive and the level of competition and the sheer quantity of players who are looking to compete.
Welcome to another one. This is the EU West Regional Top 8, featuring a lot of Big Cat, Kanimani, MKJavier, VGY, and a lot more, man. So we here with a commentary. We got a boy Ketchup and Mustard, and I'm here too, man, doing it at a low-key level, bro. Yeah. So whoever win the grand final is the one who's gonna make it to the final combat, which will take place by the end of this year. So we don't have an exact date yet, but you know what? Hey, Sunday I'm home, got nothing else to do, spending time with my girls. You know what? We have something going on. If it's about Mortal Kombat, I'm here, baby. You already know. So we're here with a little commentary, low-key commentary, trying to get some views and watch hours for the channel, and killing time at the same time. That's about it. I hope you all doing incredibly well out there whenever you get to watch this. And most importantly, I hope you are staying safe out there. So, with that being said, Kanimani already took game 1, so he's moving. And the winner bracket. So I don't know. MKJavier is next with with MKJavier, Kitana Khan. Wow, this is a crazy one right there, man. I'm glad to be here, man. I didn't do the East. I didn't do any commentary for the East because I was running some errand. I went to see my mom, but now we're here, baby. I'm home now. Let's watch this. MKJavier, my boy MKJavier versus Kitana Khan, man. Two big cat, man. Let's see who's gonna end winning this. So, you know, who's gonna win this? Let's see who's gonna win it.
Oh, full screen punish.
Now, here we go. The blender begins.
Now, this could be a recurring thing, depending on how much Cyrax we see today, but
Kitana Khan usually played Kitana. So now it's Cyrax. Interesting. Very interesting. This is what Sonny Fox did to us, guys. This is what he did. Even at a low, like, average level, playing this game and Combat League, everybody playing this broken team, man. Thanks to Sonny Fox.
However, Javier with this tremor against this sort of team is going to play very much like a
yeah, I'm gonna be working on the thumbnail right now.
Oh wow, the break before the fatal blow.
I'm multitasking right now. Multitasking. Gotta get the right thumbnail.
One that Kanimani is benefiting from at the moment. No,
The ball. Can you turn on the AC, please?
Oh,
damn. I'm being cooked around here. Debo, is the AC on? Can you turn it on for me, please? God damn it. All right, Kitana Khan.
The only thing you can do if the timing is perfect is armor. Is the only option you have available to you. It's something that like Cyrax has always been able to do, and in theory the Serena team should use it better than anyone else. But for some reason we just weren't seeing it until now.
All right, now this combo's not going to kill, but you are going to be put into one more mix. And the question is, what is that mix-up going to be? Pressure, more pressure.
The pressure is intense right now.
Oh, you are getting out of that. Armored up kick off plus frames when you have no last breath. You are brown.
Yo, that was insane right there.
Oh, no, my voice cracked. Bad commentating.
It's alright. I mean,
What's up, Corey? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? My day's good, man. Just got a haircut. Get ready for work tomorrow, man. Everything is good, man. How about yourself? How you doing, man?
But has been playing a tremendous amount of Cyrax Serena.
You must be busy with school, man, because I know you have the last, I would say, 7 weeks.
But you know, obviously this is the big one, so I wasn't sure what
So,
to expect. But it looks like
thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I'm still working on this thumbnail and doing this commentary. I'm doing too much at once.
That is something again, you know, not to overly repeat myself, but we should be
nice. All right, MKJavier has to find a way to kind of stop these Cyrax, because if not, he's gonna he gonna be sent to the loser bracket. He's gonna be sent to the loser bracket if he doesn't find a way. Nice stuff from Kitana Khan. This is a crazy team right there. Cyrax and Serena, man. What the hell was Sonny Fox thinking, man? What the hell was he thinking, man? Who the hell gave him that idea, bro? This idea, I mean.
By the end of this combo, Cyrax will actually have another meter drain. Not gonna need it now. It's just
yeah, the thing is too crazy. You getting pressured. Your meter being burned. It's like you being left without resources, man. That's crazy. That's the thing with Cyrax, you see? Javier is in trouble, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Javier está en problema.
Oh, that's a punish.
I guess another dynamic of building the meter thanks to the Serena spell is that Cyrax, yeah, you can spend it on the EX air net, but I mean, you've also got a lot more breakers than your opponent in theory. Punish!
Now that's where the full screen teleport can be scary, because if you teleport right as they commit to something, you get a full punish on them. If you teleport and they do nothing, they can punish the teleport quite easily. That's why it's more of a predictive thing. Oh, if you spend the bar here, it's probably enough, right?
I think there's too much gravity to spend the bar now.
Oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Into that, that's pretty insane damage. If I say MKJavier low on bar, but against Serena, you're going to spend most of the game with low bar, I'm afraid.
I think that's one of the reasons that players, when they fight against this specific team, they're really not shy of just spending their bar. Because, I mean, if you get hit, you're losing it anyway. You may as well just use it when you've got it.
Oh, the commitment.
Yo.
Cheeky.
Actually didn't even have Tremor available, so that was very dangerous. Massive advantage, though. Oh, gets clipped, and the confirm. Remember, back 3 teleport cancel does give you a standing 1 follow-up.
Take the knockdown again and just create space with it.
Just biding that time, getting Tremor back, and then another option can be done. Oh, that just hit. Can save the cameo.
Good reactions from Javier, knowing that I didn't need to spend anything. Trade! Oh no. The thing is, if there's one character in the game...
Okay, Javier is still in a position to close this out, man. All he can... Right now, he can afford taking some damage right now.
I mean, the utility of wake up armor, I know.
Don't let it last. Oh.
This won't kill, but the next hit might.
Yeah, the next hit might. That's definitely right. Nice stuff.
Oh my.
Nice.
The sad thing as well is if Katana Khan had blocked that jump kick, I think there's a chance that the recovery would have been caught by the bomb explosion. But because Katana Khan had so little health left, you actually can't afford to take that jump kick. You know what I mean? Like, if you had just a little bit more health, maybe that bomb would have caught the recovery of it. But that is the thing. Like, Cyrax will absolutely snowball a full comeback like that off a single hit, unlike anyone else in the game. But with that little health, you can't even take a hit. Like, because sometimes you'll have bombs under them, they'll hit you and they'll still die. But when you ain't got the health, you can't do it. Unfortunately. But still definitely a close game. That very, very, very well could have been Katana Khan with a 2-game lead right now. But Javier managed to work it out. I think getting hit less than the neutral is a big one. Because any just hit you take, to the full round.
I need a better thumbnail. I'm working with this thumbnail right here. I only got Kanimani, MKJavier, and VGY. Who the hell is on that list? Katana Khan. I don't have a picture for this guy. I wish I did.
Katana Khan is going to press a or stick something out that allows that back 3 to connect. Yeah. It is such a crazy game of hit and run, which is dead simple in, like, you know, at first glance. But every opportunity he's picking the button seems to be the right time. And that's just pure comfort. Right there with punish. Breaker going to come out? Yes, indeed.
And now Tremor's back 3 threat. Ooh, couldn't use Tremor.
Good stuff from Katana Khan.
As the back 3 comes out, it's another thing that you're going to have to worry about here.
For those who don't know, man, Katana Khan he's a Melina main, though. He's a Melina main. So Melina is his main. So now he's all of a sudden he's playing Cyrax. So
either that or he just recovers very, very quickly.
And let me tell you, the guy played pretty well with Melina.
Forward dash into back 3 into standing 2. Again, like classic Scorpion hit and run.
Nice stuff. That was 34% in combo and damage, 13 hit combo. All right.
Be careful with the punish.
Anyway.
Cheap damage. Good stuff right there from MKJavier.
It looks like he's not doing a huge amount in this neutral. What he is doing is he is staying as far away as possible.
Right.
He is trying to not get hit by a single stray bomb, a single stray bit of goop.
Oh, Tremor was able to hold it.
Held it for so long, but managed to turn the mid into another catch.
Another thing, everybody's playing Tremor right now. Everybody's playing the Tremor cameo, though.
Gets caught trying to jump.
Ooh, okay, caught holding up twice in a row. This time KK's ready with a big catch.
More meter drain. Cyrax. Replenish me.
Okay, great block from MKJavier.
The way out.
Yep,
nice.
A smart option.
All right, Katana Khan.
Ooh,
it's one round apiece.
Finish off the rest of the life.
Who's going to be able to take this? We don't know yet.
Even though Javier is playing such a slower game here, Katana Khan isn't like getting
Tremor with the Rocky Man. Tremor. Man, I love Tremor, man.
Playing around that one hit in this game is still multiple mix-ups and not MK9.
My favorite cameo are Tremor and Serena.
At least there's resets you could do something about on paper.
Tremor and Serena. Man, I thought Madame Bo was gonna be the big deal, man. She's not, man. She's not.
You could break against Cyrax and MK9. It's just if you broke, you still died. Because the break would lead into a combo.
Yeah, you did. Javier going for the aftershock punch there.
Javier keeping the distance.
So trying to keep it as gapless as possible.
I think that's pretty smart, man. Because once you get caught up against Cyrax, it's not it's not easy to get out of that freaking bomb crap, that sticky substance that she throws at you. It's a lot to deal with.
Tremor would have got hit by the bomb, so Javier thought better to just let Tremor rock.
Nice. Great block from Javier. So escape from Kitana Khan and breaker from Kitana Khan. Yeah, MKJavier has to do significant damage right here. Significant chip damage. This is gonna be it. Ooh. If there's one thing that Javier is good at, it's at killing time, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Seen this guy so many times. I've won so many sets like by just killing the time, man. He's good at that. Well, so I don't know what to do with this thumbnail. Come on. I need one more character right here. So no, we're just gonna keep it simple, man.
And in a number of metas,
damn it.
The best thing Scorpion can do at a high level when you're playing against the best players in the world is play a lot of runaway. You know, he's got that really good backwards mobility.
Okay,
He
let's
can
try
be
to do that.
really evasive and hard to pin down. But while Scorpion Tremor is a team that has a lot of aggressive potential and big damage and explosive offense, you still have the universal defensive tools of Scorpion. And in this
That's
exact
not
kind
right.
of matchup,
I'm
you know,
getting just
Scorpion,
the head
not
part.
Scorpion, sorry, Cyrax
God damn
Serena
it.
is the team that needs to get that hit and then maybe wins the whole game on it. You know, because you can't break out. The best way to avoid it is to play a full screen game. Her full screen options are not as strong. And that is where Javier is making the most of it.
Really good for Kitana Khan there, though. Being able to catch the startup of an EX teleport, Scorpion just throwing the one bar away. Scorpion's going to need that to establish this neutral. If you don't have the Tremor available, you still have the EX teleport, as we can clearly see. Alright, there's a confirm. Missed the first confirm. But
Just
still
gonna
managed
keep
to
that
find
for
the
now.
second.
Well, no, it's because the
Nice. Alright.
The first hit was blocked and the rest weren't, so you can't really confirm just the second and third hits. But it is plus enough on hit to jail a standing one, and that's like
Okay, counter from Kitana Khan.
of the recovery. Or the hit advantage, I should say, or forward two.
Look for back three. I know he's looking for it, but you just don't want to get hit by something stray. Free damage there for Javier. The death spin hits its mark.
We gotta work on the thumbnail a little bit more. It's not the best one, but
Forward three, and you will no doubt the breaker will be coming out here.
I definitely think you die to that fatal blow, but you definitely lose the life lead, and then Scorpion has like maybe EX fire potential, and again, Javier. Honestly, taking a huge risk by throwing out those spears at that range, because it's like at max range, I don't think Cyrax can punish. But if you throw a spear at max range,
nice punish from Javier. How much is it gonna be?
Right as you throw it, you're suddenly in punishable range.
30, 31.
You can tell the threat of spear is stopping Kitana
Okay,
from, like,
going with the
throwing
chip damage right here.
bombs, and the punish
Another
again with the
counter.
teleport.
Another counter hit from Javier.
Again, the teleport, it's
The
high
guy
risk,
is
high reward.
playing
It's so easy
because he
to
doesn't
do
want to be
like
sent to
that.
the loser bracket.
Why you
And
just
I
throwing
totally
it?
understand, man. I
In this
totally
set,
understand, man.
Kitana Khan has teleported right as Javier's
Let's
mid
go with a
back
chip
three
damage.
with punish into Cyrax.
This guy flawless blocked it.
Big risks are being taken. Doesn't
Okay.
take the turn back to the down one, though. Counter it.
Great breaker from
Finally
MKJavier.
So
He
broke
break.
against Cyrax Serena, I can't believe
Oh.
it.
No, but because it's the same situation again.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Gets hit by the second and third hits, and then is just
Why did he break
disrespecting
that?
The advantage that comes after it. However, Javier now on match point. If Javier can take this round, it is going to be Kanimani versus Javier, which is a rivalry that Kanimani has had the better of in
And
recent
this guy,
times.
Kanimani, has a bounty on his head, and no one has been able to claim it, bro. It's crazy.
Tell you what, so far what we are seeing is a
No one has been able to claim the bounty.
It's so easy to look at Cyrax Serena, and by no means I'm not exactly going to
Nice.
when you look at
How much
what
this is
this
gonna
is,
be? MKJavier doesn't have any
which is
meter, but
unbelievable
okay.
set
That was
play,
29.
situation.
13 hit
Oh, it
combo.
is without a shadow of a
Not
doubt,
bad.
Maybe the most frustrating thing to play against in the game.
However,
But it's not unbeatable.
Yeah.
being
Something is
played
better than
early
nothing.
means that
That's
there
what my
are
boy
specific
MKJavier is saying
ways
right now.
you have to play
Yeah.
to deal with this.
Now he's in a position where he can create distance to, you know,
Clear as day. With punish.
and kill time.
The problem is, though, if anything connects from this point, it's Probably not going to be enough.
Really good flawless block
Man.
from Katana Khan. Is it going to be
Ooh.
enough? Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. It's been looking good for Javier, but
Okay.
now we talk about
Okay.
why you want to stay away from this team and the screen. This will be why. Has to respect the bomb. Blocks the follow-up. Forces. Just wants the pushback here. 10 seconds on the clock.
Now, don't get hit, MKJavier, and this is gonna do it. Kitana Khan is in trouble. Sent to the loser bracket. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. 3-1, go to Javier. MKJavier. Moving on. And this is the West, EU West. Yeah, EU West. So let's keep on working on the thumbnail. EU West. Regional top 8.
The proof is in what we see. And Javier, you know, he's played Scorpion once or twice and now moves forward to win a semi-final where he will be taking on Kanimani. Like I kind of alluded to in the towards the end of that set, that is a rivalry. You know, we do see those players kind of clashing back and forth in competition. And historically, Kanimani definitely has had the better of MKJavier, especially in Season 2 of this game so far. But, you know, anything can happen. Only one player is going to be able to get that first place ultimately, and I think whoever wins that match between them is going to be instantly one of the...
Yeah,
you know,
I do not have a picture for Kitana Khan.
High-level match. Like, MKJavier and Kanimani, they are two of the best European players. Like,
so I need to take a look at the bracket. Let me see the bracket, see who else is there.
Super successful. The results they have between them, I mean, you know, they do EU proud, 100%. And I would be surprised to see, I would not be surprised if they both made finals on the leaderboard alone. But maybe they don't have to do it on the leaderboard. Maybe one of them can just win this regional finals and that will be the case. However, we have, one of the matches has happened off stream. Video Games Yo versus Uvility, where Video Games Yo won 3-1. So Video Games Yo will be in the next winner's semi-final against the winner of Rothor or Axstar. I'm just quickly looking at the... Okay, we should be doing D next on the Start GG. So it should be Rothor and Axstar.
Yeah, that's Rothor versus Axstar, isn't it?
Now, yeah, I'm super excited to see this. Obviously, Rothor is one of the most exhilarating players to watch, I think, in this game. Always plays creative stuff. Just loves those characters with, you know, flashy options and tricky execution. But also Axstar. Axstar won the second qualifier for EU West with exclusively Reiko. Now, he is a day one Reiko player, but Reiko has had quite the adjustment in recent months. You know, a character who has changed dramatically. Still played with Tremor, but not achieving the same thing. Reiko has gone from a character with a mid-grab and decent mix-up options, but going to spend most of the game in that kind of down 4, you know, kind of real mid-screen neutral range.
Okay, we got
stars, kind of
Rothor. This is Axstar. Axstar.
He is now super mix-up, right? Run into grab, mid-grab, combo from the grab, run stance launchers. Like, he is very aggressive now.
NetherRealm just went, you know what? Let's make him all grappler. And the job was done. Rothor with some lovely pickups already.
So Rothor is playing Takeda and Axstar is playing Reiko. The only one
you are this kind of grappler
Reiko.
You may struggle at certain ranges, but the second you get in, that is your playground. That is where you want to be.
First round is going to Rothor.
First round here for Rothor. Off to a really, really good start. Spending a lot of resources to do it, but managing that cooldowns, and we're almost completely back. Jax is ready to go. No doubt going to see him here. Ooh, mistimes the gotcha grab, though. That air string into the air command grab looks very, very finicky.
Basically, you have to connect the airstring at a super specific height for it to combo. But if you just do the ender by, if you just do the string by itself, it basically like perfectly times a safe jump forward.
Which is still a good result if you're in a Reiko situation.
Oh, there's the mix-up.
I like ending that combo when you just hit one of the Rekka, because the Rekkas have unique hit animations, don't they?
It's what you actually, you see it used a lot for like, if you get like a conversion of a hit you're not normally ready for, you can go into Rekka, into Jax, and get like...
Alright, Rothor's taking game 1.
Which is really cool, but Rothor with a clean.
Looking really
one.
dominant right now.
See Axstar do much at all of the Reiko mix-up options, you know.
I mean, you're fighting Takeda, a character that's really good at just keeping you at more than arm's reach. So it's a matchup that Rothor might be fairly comfortable with here. I know that we saw in that first round there were a couple of strings that were punishable on block, like interrupting some of the strings with things like the knee and EX and stuff like that. But if you're able to keep Reiko at a range where he's not really able to get started, like the scourge of any grappler, that's how you fight the matchup against them. You don't want them to be close range, because if Axstar gets going here with all of the crazy commands,
well, it's not too dissimilar from the point we were just making in the Scorpion Cyrax matchup, really, right? You've got Cyrax, who's a
first hit
point blank mix up, you know,
by Rotor.
This is straight up
36, 37, 39, 42% in damage. 15 hit combo by Rotor.
Back up if he wants to.
Okay.
Maybe create
Axstar still looking for a way in. Okay, but Rotor's not making it easy for him.
Rotor doing a splendid job at just forcing Axstar to remain arm's reach. However, a quick micro duck, and finally we see something.
Nice.
Look at the damage of this, by the way.
Hello.
Wow. I was flashy right there. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey, this boy Reiko is being flashy. This guy Axstar is being flashy with Reiko right now.
This right here is why Rothor has been playing such a full screen or longer range
Nice,
game.
nice.
Because if you let Reiko in, he gets advantage.
Very good round by Axstar right there.
Back two, it's a high, but it's super plus, safe overhead.
Let's not forget they buffed his overhead to have a hit animation that no longer splats. You can actually combo from it.
And that right there, any running option. So if he does an EX run, the grab is a mid, and the launch is obviously a mid as well. So you can cover everything with Tremor. And even if you don't have Tremor to combo off the grab, you're still doing like 250-ish damage, which is absolutely enough to respect the mix-up. Okay, there's a big catch.
Chooses not to use the breaker. Axstar saving it. I mean, this meter will allow him to kill. He just needs 500.
If Axstar gets a hit into Fatal Blow, it's over.
And he knows it.
Yeah. Get a hit into Tremor. Extension.
Tremor!
Still has a round to play with as well!
Oh, no, the ground pound!
Saves the day!
The unofficial combo break, never mind the trade. Oh,
yo!
Damn, that was looking.
That was so close. That was so close.
Says, don't forget about me. And that is that.
Yo, I just realized Rothor's using the MK3 jacks with like the super cool arms.
Yeah. John Parrish.
I am jacked.
Ooh.
Oh, that's dirty. Good block there from Axstar. Really wonderful block, actually. You gotta be so patient against this. Oh, no punish. Tricky punish at that range, I guess. Rothor so animated in this matchup. Oh no! Axstar forced to use the break. Did not want to have to part with the meter in that situation. With punish, though. Only I may overhead.
He's not going to spend it. I understand. Oh, you were just saying the new hit reaction. I say new. The hit reaction changed to the overhead they made a while ago.
That was 22% in damage.
He's almost got it back already.
Oh my goodness, Axstar did not flinch in the face of any of that.
Okay, we got one picture. We got Axstar.
So tricky to punish.
Not a picture, Axstar.
Oh, that's
Axstar. Yeah, this is gonna do it. It's one game apiece.
Okay,
one game apiece.
Tying up one game apiece. The major difference there is that Axstar was actually able to find any place to enforce offense, and that's again. That's what Rothor's going for. He needs to build that space. He does not want to let Reiko get point blank, because we all know Takeda is great in this meta of the game, right? We all know Takeda is good. But at the absolute point of the point blank is where he struggles, because he doesn't have any fast mids at that range. His down one is okay, sure, and his 1-2 is good, but that's about it. You know, when he's right, and his armor, his armor sucks. It does not help him, which is why I think we see Takeda players play as if he doesn't even have an armored move, because I'd say it's up there as maybe the worst armored move in the game, if it weren't for like Quan Chi's Skydrop, which Rothor also plays. So he's also used to not having to rely on armor on defense anyway. But against someone like Reiko, even harder to deal with. Because he's a lot of like, you can't get hit by something then armor out of a gap or whatever, right? It's just immediate up front. He'll grab, or he'll overhead, or he'll sweep. or he'll do a quick run by itself, right?
I mean, not even
always a
factoring
gap
in
for it.
Reiko's fast 2-1, having the luxury of armor breaking a lot of attacks.
Alright. Nice
Alright,
combo. That's
down,
gonna be. Oh, that was
big
so cool.
splat.
13-7.
Look at the
37.
frames on that air scoop.
13
If
hit
you like
combo.
to scoop people up. Yeah, Reiko's the one.
Now the winner of this match is going to be facing off against Video Games Yo as well. So definitely still all to play for.
So apparently the winner of this match is gonna be playing against Video Game. So
into a cheeky mix-up and again scooped.
Oh, optimal mix-up though, because overhead low wouldn't have changed sides. Regular command grab definitely does.
Ooh.
Lovely pickup. Yo, the master of that single hit confirm. Axstar has been on that from the running stance ever since.
nice
day
breaker
one. And
from
it's now, at this
Rotor.
point, more easy than ever to apply.
Now you actually have to deal with talented Reiko players literally running at you.
And if you get hit, you know they've got the reactions to confirm it. Scary stuff. Oh, get hit. My
He's
feet's
swinging
red.
out. He's got
You see
the
this
long leg.
red?
Red flash.
My leg's so long.
He do have long legs.
Oh!
But look at those pants. Those pants are long as hell.
How are we not splitting those? They look like a tight fit. And those shoes. How do those shoes not fly off?
Oh my goodness. I feel like that's the kind of logic, that's the last kind of logic you should bring into Mortal Kombat. Is what's going on with the wardrobe?
Well,
This character is getting
it's crazy. Axel's
broken
leading 2-1
into
right
a
now.
million broken pieces.
Why is he
Just
wearing
Looking
that
to
helmet?
turn things
How
around.
do his shoes stay on?
But how's he wearing, why is he wearing that helmet? Because he's got like the, you know, the
Axstar
gala
gave
attire.
it to him.
No, I know that.
That's why.
No, I know that. But like, he's got the Outworld like gala attire on, but he's still wearing the helmet like he's ready to throw down. Does he just always have it with him? That's a very Reiko thing to do, right?
He's
You
always
wouldn't be
got
caught-
that bang.
That's an interesting discussion right there.
Either way, though, Axstar looking super good. The Reiko. Oh, how crazy would it be if I know I'm extremely getting ahead of myself when I
They're
say
working
this.
on
Can you
that
imagine how
time,
cool it would be if we saw a dedicated Reiko main get Final Combat?
All right,
We have a long
so
ways to go to see it, but I would love it very, very much. Ooh.
I thought what
Oh,
Axstar?
oh,
I
the
think
win.
Axstar won.
Uh-oh.
Was
I will
Rotor
say, that is one issue
Uh-huh.
that Reiko has in the game currently.
so
is,
caught up in
if
the
you do- if you do
creating
the
that
EX
thumbnail right
run,
here?
You get obviously his air grab from it. His EX
Oh.
air grab costs
Okay.
2 bars.
I thought
and in
Axstar-
mid,
I
his
thought
normal
Axstar
air
had
grab
won it.
Is a high.
All right,
If you
so
do the EX
Rotor is
run
leading
and grab
2-1.
from it actually is still a mid grab. However,
Okay,
I'm not sure why it happens, but there are
unless there's a
some
mistake right
situations where
there.
You will go for
All
what
right.
should be a mid air grab,
2-1.
and it whiffs. I think it's very spacing dependent, and it's
I thought
usually
like
as you
Axstar
go
run
to
the
other
last
side of
the
them.
last
I
match.
don't know what causes
Oh
it,
my
but
God.
Okay.
it's a known thing, and I've
Oh, you ever lose
39%
400 just 'cause you
damage.
got head-to-head
Absolutely.
once? Ouch.
Okay,
yeah. The sad thing is, I was watching Axstar.
with heat counter from Rotor.
He said
How much is
basically
gonna be?
word for word, I know this
36%,
grab
14
from
heat
Wick, I
combo.
just really hope it doesn't in final.
Breaker from Axe
We just saw it
by
with some
Axstar,
This is exactly
and now the guy's gonna be flashy.
I just
Here we
really
go.
hope it doesn't. Oh dear. Well,
Nice.
look, he's doing well at the moment. Rothor.
He's gonna
maybe
do
had
it.
a chance to break this at this point, maybe
Oh.
not.
I thought this
Now
would
it's
do.
chip damage territory.
All right, there we
Another
go.
one.
Although
Scooping him up.
Although I will say, you know, it's only.
Go
I
tell
think
Awa
if
you
do
want juice,
EX
mommy.
run and the grab whiffs. If it was a meterless run and I just missed it, then that's totally just my mistake. But I'm pretty sure it's EX. Either way,
Scoop. The breaker.
Breaker
There
from
by
Rotor.
This is match point. The names are currently
Oh, yeah,
set,
so
folks.
Rotor is
Start
leading
is
for real.
on match point.
What the hell? All right,
oh, there's the armor.
Oh, interception. Good block on that overhead. Single shuriken.
And again, the armor. I mean,
Oh, the
but what
meter
can
got
you do?
spent.
Yeah.
Rothor spent the meter on the EX shurikens and nothing happened.
The up block. Okay, the up block on the overhead to make it unsafe didn't matter because Tremor covered it. Rothor's defending so good, but Axstar is covering himself. Okay, there's a hit.
well, will be Rotor. Will
There's no
Rotor
break
be able to
again
close this
for
out?
Rothor.
One good tremor.
Right now, he doesn't have the life lead,
and that
so.
will be all she wrote.
Ooh,
Oh, it hit. No.
ooh,
It didn't
Good
combo.
block.
nice block right there. Ooh,
Okay, hang on.
ooh, what?
Oh, a drop.
Yo, he
Not
dropped
there.
it.
That
That could have been it.
I imagine that would have been some sort of.
That could have
jazz
been it.
confirm, and then fatal blow to finish.
But now he's got no access to Fatal Blow.
only for a few seconds.
Alright.
Defense, he's not getting opened up, he commits, but good block again.
Ooh.
And the counter poke EX.
I will go into a game 5.
All is necessary. Man, the fact it came down to that, I'm not even surprised. Like, there was so much just clutch little micro decisions on defense there, but man. It's also a reminder that I guess Reiko stars, like, I know it was a massive change to nerf the stars the way that they got nerfed, but they're not like useless now. They're not good projectiles, but you can use them against characters who don't have conventional, like, you know, just horizontal projectiles to destroy them with, or if you're doing it off of like, off of pokes and stuff. Because down 4 EX stars is still a true string. It's still jails and it's still armor breaks. So like, it still has its uses. It's just nowhere near as good of a projectile as it used to be. But seeing someone like Axstar, right, taking that, obviously nerfs to the stars, massive buffs to the mix-ups. Hey, looks like he's almost preferring it this way.
Hey, mate.
This is a steamroll of a team you can play if you get the right kind of sequence.
From a Reiko perspective, like, I've been a fan of.
Oh yeah, I was right. So Axstar was leading 2-1, not Rotor.
Much prefer him the way he is.
Yeah, for a second I thought I was like,
he hasn't got his
yeah.
clockwork kick. You know, maybe
They had
one
that
day
thing like,
you can get that clockwork kick. You know what I'm saying? But at the moment,
alright,
I
Kanimani,
really love his sort of general design. Very fun.
Kazan, Kitana Khan,
However,
Utility.
our matches now as we enter the next stage of the tournament. It's going to be Kanimani versus MKJavier, and then VGY versus Axstar, both of those of which still in the winner's bracket. The players that have lost their first lifeline, Kaizen versus Kitana Khan, and then Utility versus Rothor. To reiterate, for anyone that might be joining us now, maybe you haven't watched much of the earlier shows, or you didn't catch yesterday's shows, Middle East and Oceanic, these online tournaments are not leagues. There are no points to play for. The whole point of these online cups is to send one player from each region
to the final
to the world finals of Final Combat. We've already sent 3 players over. We're now about to find out who that 4th player is going to be here for EU West. After this, it's going to be North America. And there are so many killers still alive in this tournament. No one's been eliminated yet. Only one of them makes it. Like, 2nd place, 3rd place or whatever, don't matter. You've got to win, or it's all for nothing.
It does mean, though, that our next 2 matches are going to be incredible, because we have Kanimani versus Javier, and then Video Games Yo versus Axstar. I mean,
that's going to be sick, man.
Honestly, and I'm going to seem biased when I say this, because of EU West, it's basically, you know, it's our region, it's our home region, so...
These are our boys.
I'm really happy to be able to commentate this one, because of all the regions that, you know, we could have done, this is the one that we would have wanted the most. So thank you very much to the powers that be for putting us on it. But it also means that, I don't know who to root for, because my heart is telling me VGY, because you got to do it for the UK boys. But at the same time, like, if any of these players were to do it, I would be so happy with that result. You know, Kanimani, because he's on this tear of almost unstoppable gameplay in EU. MKJavier, just Scorpion's strongest soldier. Axstar, you know, making that grand return with new and improved Reiko. Yeah, and that's just the winner's side of the tournament we've still got going. However, this match, a matchup that Javier has hated fighting since day 1 and hates fighting it now, Johnny Cage.
Here we have MKJavier versus Kanimani. Such an interesting match, I'm not even gonna lie.
Pretty damn good with Johnny Cage. And now, Johnny Cage Tremor has basically put Johnny Cage right back to the front of Johnny's players having a reason to use him at a high level.
Nice, that was 38%.
Johnny Cage with 1050, very good for the character.
Great block from MKJavier.
The utility of
from Kanimani, I meant.
Safety, which is faster than ever thanks to a recent patch.
Let God be said, Kanimani.
Matchup at the moment, just playing it and not.
Nice block from MKJavier.
From just, you know, getting up there and having to just go pound for pound.
He didn't block all the way.
It's a very different matchup than when we saw Javier play against Kitana Khan, because that was a matchup that demanded that Scorpion stay away all the time. You can't do that against Johnny. He has crazy movement, insane forward advancing buttons. Especially again with that tremor, right? Everything into tremor.
This is insane now because it's money time, man. Everybody trying to make it to Final Combat.
are playing the slow game at the moment.
It's $150,000 on the line.
Trying to press a button there.
So
Direction, the forward one.
I'm not sure how much will be going to the champion, but hey, it's about $150,000, man, on the line.
You definitely can get to a point that it's almost a checkmate. You know, there's just not enough time physically.
This guy Kanimani, man,
bring it back.
I like that Javier chose
he play incredibly with every character that he touches, man. That's insane.
Look at this corner carry, by the way. Like
and this guy has a bounty on his head. No one has been able to claim it. The money.
Oh, that shadow kick.
This guy is such a problem. He's such a problem, man.
This is Johnny Cage. You're never allowed to press a button. Steals the turn, and that was a certified mauling.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Honestly,
their rivalry between these two, man, it's beyond belief, man. So I can imagine. I can imagine. I already know why he ended it with a brutality.
I think it was a statement that, I mean, it was an opinion I certainly had to a degree, and I've seen other people have as well. They were almost worried that Johnny Cage kind of got power crept in like Chaos range onwards, where a lot of stuff has changed from the game. You know, characters have some crazy new utilities. Characters are getting given like new moves, and cameos are getting added to the game that weren't in before. And it's like, can Johnny keep up with the power level? And you know, people were worried about it. But the Tremor pairing gives him everything he needs. If you are a Johnny player, obviously it gives you a lot of reasons to consider it. But at the same time, Javier making that change to Ferrer, I think this is probably the team Javier has played the most. Because the cool thing about the Ferrer team is just straight up overhead low.
It transformed the character. Scorpion was always, I mean, he can still play the way of hitting around and stuff like that, but Ferrer giving Scorpion true, unreactable, true mix-ups. It made all the difference, and somewhat allowed Scorpion to bring back some of his old school gameplay from previous games.
It's a very MKX style of offense.
Yeah, absolutely. And Javier, MKX Scorpion is his favorite incarnation of the character, so. However, Kanimani still smothering him.
No, that looked like a mistake. That was the forward aftershock.
Nice throw from Kanimani.
And that's the one that Javier broke, so I actually don't think that was... I mean, I can only imagine Javier... interruption. I can only imagine Javier expected it to be the launch.
What a horrible situation. You block the front punch, and then Kanimani is just blocking. He wants you to down one so bad, because he will just down one you back, and then put you right back into the blender. Bowling ball for me. Ooh. Who do you think you are? I am.
How much this is gonna be? That's 37%. 10 hit combo. 37% in damage.
If you stop pointing it out, I guarantee you at least like 30% of the audience won't know it.
I can't feel it in my bones.
Oh, look at this, by the way. You see these extensions?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
At last, man, hey, MKJavier was able to connect something.
Can it happen though? Okay, that's the start. And that's what I'm saying. Kanimani's got that defense, but even Kanimani
is gonna break.
He
didn't break. All right.
Okay, big damage on this too. This actually could be a true 3-touch round. The question is, can Javier get around the breakout? I don't think so. I think you have to get the breakout here to survive.
We're going to build back a full Ferrer, which is really important on this fatal blow.
Ooh. Landed on it.
Kanimani was 1000% looking for an EX teleport there. 100%.
Yo! Okay. Now there was no way around it.
No!
Ooh.
And the right idea, I think. Oi! We'll have none of that.
Hey man, why not?
Rude.
No, I'm telling you, Kanimani and Javier, they've got that rivalry. You know, like, I feel like at least the last 3 times I've seen them playing.
Exactly what I was saying.
And then proceeded to furiously hit the down on his D-pad, if you know what I'm saying. Like, these are two players, like, I don't know if there's like I don't think it's a personal hate. I do believe it's like a competitive thing. But, you know, they basically are considered widely as the 2 best European players.
I doubt it would be personal hate, Jake. It's video games.
Well, you never know, bro. But, like, the point is...
So you never know.
Kind of considered number 1 and 2, and you know they both consider themselves number 1, you know what I mean? Because of last year, like, Kanimani had the consistency, but Javier got more points on the leaderboard, and, you know, like Javier had some really big wins, and obviously the points leaderboard, but Kanimani was kind of more consistent across the board.
All right.
And obviously,
So Kanimani,
final combat, right? So it's this whole
it's only
debate,
one
each thinking
game away to
the
make
number
it
one EU
to
player. And they're both more on the younger side as well.
the
you know,
winner
so they
finals.
are those, like, real, hungry competitors who are they're good and they know
To be
it.
quite honest, I don't see how MKJavier is gonna get a comeback out of this.
I mean, I would have eaten that for sure. I'd have been like,
Because Kanimani is looking very, very dominant.
Full combo now, Javier.
He's in control right now. He's not fully in control, but for the most part.
Oh, didn't get there in time. I will say though, rivalry or not, Kanimani does typically win when they play each other in tournament as of late. And right now, 2-0 lead. It's looking like
Breaker.
the road to happening again.
No breaker. Oh yeah, he did use it.
Do something about it. Gets a confirm. The break comes through.
Really smart stuff there from Javier. He knows you can only absorb 5 hits.
Okay.
Good stuff there from Javier.
This
So
should
those
do it.
that are wondering
Yeah,
how
this
that
should do it.
crystalline armor works. Unique hit reaction, so you can mitigate a lot of attacks that would normally punish you. But you have up to 5 hits before it automatically wears off, and you can still combo into it. So doing that death spin guaranteed that you would just mitigate the armor and still punish Johnny Cage regardless. Not much time to talk about it though, because I think I've blinked and half of this round has already happened.
Yeah, this has definitely been a certified Johnny Cage round.
Oh,
actually
what
gets
a
hit by the low.
Yo, what? My man, Rising Star, out of the Demon Dash. Ferro whipped!
Just
Come
too
on,
far.
dude, you had one job.
Just too far.
He said, "Come on, dude, you got one job."
Oh!
Again. Oh my goodness, the hesitation.
All right, Kanimani on set point right now.
Round slowed down towards the end of it, but still good for Kanimani, looking at potentially a 3-0 win and getting into winners finals. Again, it's a result I know many viewers are expecting, but will Javier be able to do anything about it?
All right, Javier, no safe escape from the corner. Knockdown of Shadow Kick, the delay. Has to hold the fact that it's not his turn, but now that delayed mid. Turn stealing down one, Johnny Cage. Always been really, really nasty with those buttons up close. It just feels like, dude, when can I press a button against this character? And now you've got the tremor utility on top? Come on now.
The last time I saw Kanimani lose, it was to Sonic Fox.
But again, the tremor options putting a complete stop to it.
It was to Sonic Fox, man.
So bad, so he can steal it back with his own.
Oh, counter hit. That's got.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh.
That's what I was expecting to see. I'm telling you. That rivalry
Yo.
goes deep, man. But Kanimani manages to get a win again.
Damn, now we can do one of those fouls.
Man, I feel bad for my boy MKJavier right now. I'm not even gonna lie. That's so disrespectful, man.
Homelander and Johnny Cage to do it, which are basically his two real main premier characters.
Feel bad for my boy MKJavier, man.
Because again, when a player has so much time, I know he played so much Johnny Cage in year 1 as well. It's like when you have that much time in a character and that character, you stop playing them for whatever reason, and then you start playing them again. There's only so much you're going to forget, and you're not only that, are going to be able to take newfound knowledge and push the character even further. So well done to Kanimani. A winners finals well played. 3-0, yet to drop a game on the way, I might add. Again, I'm going to be a broken record a lot today, but has gone into this as many players' favorite to win. The Rips Arena consistent champion, seems to win near enough every season. Winner of Biennality, winner of the first qualifier for this. Through and through is looking like, blow for blow, the best player in EU West leading up to this. So this is the type of success that's definitely what we were expecting to see. And my prediction at the start of today was, I think if Kanimani gets Grand Finals winner's side, I don't think anyone's taken 2 sets off of him.
So, unfortunately, Kaizen's journey in the online realm is over. A 3-2.
Ooh, a nail-biter.
Victory. That seems like a real nail-biter, that. Shouts to Kaizen, man. I know, Kaizen will be disappointed purely because everyone here's gunning for that first place. You have to be with the nature of what this top 8 actually is. But really glad to see that more people got to see what Kaizen has to offer. If you want to go back and watch those qualifying tournaments, how Kaizen made it into this, some of the most ridiculous reptile you've ever seen. And if you want to watch more of that gameplay, Kaizen plays almost every single cameo with reptiles, always coming up with new ideas, always cooking up new things. So I thoroughly recommend you check out more of Kaizen. However, Katana Khan, moving on, and MKJavier now awaiting the winner of Rothor and Uvility, which will be a losers bracket matchup. I believe up next we should have Video Game Joe versus Axstar, and that is a match. Of all the matches so far, that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. A, I love watching Reiko. B, who... VGY's character choice here for me is a question mark. I have no idea what to expect.
That's basically what I was about to say. Is like, who do we even think VGY is going to be playing? Genuinely, I'm like, because his character pool runs pretty deep, but he always seems to have like a surprise, something up his sleeve. But T1000 Tremor, this isn't the most surprising thing we've seen him play. He did use a significant amount of this in the week he qualified as well.
Used it in week 1.
And, I mean, I'm not going to lie, he makes his team look absolutely broken. Like, this team is scary. I know T1000 Movado
Well,
is the
we got Axstar. This is VGY. Okay, VGY playing T1000. That's going to be cool to watch. Nice.
But it is going to be the
31%. 8-hit combo by VGY. Video game, yo.
But you get like big damage, a huge amount of use out of standing 4.
Great block from Axstar, but he didn't block all the way, and he's paying the price for it now.
Like, I know it's a real development we're seeing of T1000 players is a lot of the extended 4 into, you know, the overhead low mix-up that comes with it. Throwing Tremor on top of that is disgusting stuff.
Axstar fighting back though.
Oh, a drop.
Tried to side switch. A bit too high up maybe. Has to break because Fatal Blow was locked and loaded, and man, you don't want to deal with that, even with your 1100 health. Pull out the gun! Stand back, citizen!
Yo, if he's a UK cop, he shouldn't have that.
He shouldn't have that gun, should he know?
No, it should be like a baton or something. He should just throw it at him.
Like Striker.
Yeah, why not?
Right, Fatal Blow. You're not gonna die, because you got Tremor.
This is looking pretty dominant for VGY. No, commits too early. No, that was too early. And there it is. Yep. Oh my goodness. You know the crazy thing is, I think Axstar was right with that as well. Maybe. Oh no. That
oui,
was
mama.
Right. So yes. Even if it was done,
Hello.
VGY still would have ducked under it, I think.
Hello.
Either way, quite explosive round 1.
Hello.
Save.
Oui, mama.
Okay, interrupts. That's knowledge right there. So not every button into grab is something you have to respect.
I like that.
Bien, maman, m't'a acheté une pour tes bagages. On l'autre pour mal acheter encore.
I think some people are so used to armored options.
On l'autre ventilateur pour mal acheter pour m't'a acheté une pour tes Gabriel t'écraser.
Start doing the right thing. Stay away from me. Liquid man.
Eh, bon maman, pour ils sont pas allumés eh aden.
How did he not get the punish on that?
But either way, Axstar, you were saying it before, he is the master of that single hit confirm off the back 3.
Eh,
Punish.
Ooh, max range. Yo, Axstar just has the ranges down, man. Of the standing 3, back 3, down 4, all those long leg normals you need to know how to space.
The hallmarks of being a wonderful grappler main is that when you look at these kind of, you have such familiarity with the range of your own buttons and of your opponents that your footsies become impeccable. Down 4, mix-up time. Good block on the low though from VGY. Counter poke into the EX stars, however. More mix-ups. Overhead this time. Axstar running.
maman,
T1000.
maman. Quittez m'acheter ventilateur pour te pour vous parce que là où l'email pas mettre le direct sur vous et ça fait le fait correct là.
Oh, the cancel. Fake out
Definitely
of the
Vous
trying to
grab
bait
stance.
some.
entendez ça m'jou maman?
Tremor narrowly taking too long to regenerate.
Vous entendez ça m'jou là maman?
Oh no. Here comes Tremor. Launch now.
Allô?
We have Fatal Blow as well. I mean, do we just spend it here to get Tremor back?
Hello?
Yeah, we do. Smart choice because we're going to get big damage
Hello?
flashing out. But importantly, Tremor will be fully back
Hello?
at the end of this, which means that our next play, there ain't no breaker on the side of Axstar. Both of them possible one touch to win now.
Allô maman?
Best case scenario for VGY, still down on life, but is more than equipped to take away what's left.
Oh,
Vous entendez maman?
Stars into good night. Axstar manages to find it.
Ah.
And that's going to be a 1-0 lead. We definitely could have one hell of a set on our hands. I really hope this one goes the distance. Man.
I'm looking back at how many different moments there were in that match where it's like, I don't think T1000 is going to have the greatest job of like kind of zoning out.
Axstar was able to take game number 1, but from what I'm seeing, both players are playing pretty well, so nothing can be determined yet.
T1000 is a ranged character, yeah, sure, but it really ain't coming from the gunshot. It's coming from the range of the limbs, of which, if you've got range on
It's gonna be game number 2. VGY versus Axstar. Axstar.
It's one of those things as well where
AK Star.
absolute fullest of the full screen.
VGY, all right. So
again, you might actually get some mileage out of Stars because he's not, and even if he had his own projectile is just that generic, you know, kind of just gunshot, right? He's not going to be. If T1000 is considered one of the stronger characters in the game, maybe it's not because of his gunshot. Like it's a pretty, you know.
no, the man approach from Axstar is that he's keeping the distance, man.
But dedicating to the mix-up straight away.
He's keeping the distance, and that's making it kind of hard for VGY to execute his combos because this guy is keeping his distance. It's not giving no way for him to kind of catch up with him. So VGY is gonna have to do something about that if he wanna, like, you know, if you wanna even advance and the loser. Oh, is that's the winner semifinal as well? Oh, all right. This thing was long, man. The winner semifinal was between like Kanimani and MKJavier. That should be like loser round 1, I believe so. It has to be. I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta take a look at the bracket again. All right. Exactly what I was saying. You see, this guy's keeping the distance. He's not coming forward without.
And then he's armoring the gap in between. VGY knocked down. But again, just can't overextend too much. There's a whip punish. Are you
Nice.
kidding me?
I actually feel like that was maybe like buffered.
Either way, Reiko ran full speed into that spiky finger. That mustn't have felt good.
He's ready to got the helmet on.
Oh yeah. That just finds its way in between the eye holes.
Hey man, the carton of milk didn't save the fella in Terminator 2. That helmet's got no chance.
Yeah, like a carton of milk has more withstanding than a helmet.
That is a joke. Thank you for explaining it.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm not quite updated. Sorry, folks. You've now left the comedy area. Right. VGY, lively to work with.
The dash up grab.
VGY is spending a pretty significant amount of meter on a lot of this stuff. So
That was 37%, 13 hit combo.
Oh, interruption again. That's that knowledge.
Ooh, but the instant standing
Nice.
free. Hang on. VGY. No, didn't hit. Oh, but catches the run in.
Nice,
Free
nice.
standing four. We actually haven't seen VGY much at all be able to get use out of the extended four. You know, the string where you just go chop, 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 and there's an overhead on the, you know, on one of the later hits. You can mix.
Thank you guys for the 3 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 3 likes.
More of a longer range strategy.
Oh, naughty.
Breaker from Axstar.
You know, it was actually Perfect Legend was the first T1000 player I saw use that instant air like EX puddle like in that fashion. It was really effective.
Gotta say, being able to end your combos
Right.
in this command,
Will
this
VGY
animation is pretty slow, and if you keep your eyes on that top
will he
right,
take that one?
Yeah, it still gives you advantage as well.
Yeah, he has all the advantage. And this is gonna do it. Alright, it's 1 game apiece. VGY, this is AK Star, baby. Man, this skin is crazy. Look at this, man. This Reiko skin is beyond cool, man. Look at it. Man, I feel like even though I don't play Reiko, I feel like purchasing this skin for intro purposes on my intro video. Look at it. Whenever that thing is available again, I'm buying it. Look at it. That's the first time I've really like pay attention like to the details. When it's come to the skin right there, look at it.
You know, if someone is looking for the overhead low and they get hit by a tick throw off stance, you combo off of that.
Reiko is professional attire.
It is terrifying.
Great block from VGY, and he's gonna go with the punish. He's gonna capitalize from it. How much?
Possibly a missed
27%.
trying to catch you
No,
pressed up.
I think
Nice.
trying to catch someone
Tremor.
perhaps.
I mean, again, grappler life.
That's
hard to admit.
33% in damage.
High risk, high reward.
All right.
Ooh, zoning him out.
Akstar is trying to do something.
Punish you, the range.
I think
Apparently, keeping the distance,
punishes yet.
creating the gap thing is not working for him now. Right now.
Looking for a whip punish. Down 4.
Okay. Great block from VGY.
Hello. Well, unfortunately,
How much
even
is it gonna
if there is a
be?
breaker available now,
27,
Trevor being there means you cannot
32,
break it.
34%. That was a 16 hit combo. Great block from AK Star.
The extension of that string is a high grab.
Mm,
so I wonder if there's a call out of trying to duck it. Oh,
It
never
must
What?
have been.
This is gonna do it.
Might be enough. Yep.
This is gonna do it.
Keep you alive here.
I mean, it's a lot of damage though.
This is gonna
Reiko's
cancel
fatal blow is
VGY
similar to
right there.
Asher's in that I almost never see it not kill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is definitely doing enough.
That's 44.
The cream,
Well done, man. I would have done the same thing.
the metallic cream. The YouTube friendly effect.
Ooh, that was so cool, man.
All right.
Man, one thing I hate when Reiko players
Up successful.
do that move on me, but I like the move, man. It's
Ooh,
so
again,
cool.
Trying to interrupt. That's a huge part of this matchup. You see that run, you press a button, you try and interrupt it, which is probably why Akstar's been going for it on block into the knee sometimes.
Weird breaker
It likely
from
catches you trying to punish it before-
Akstar, aka Star.
Oh, the last
Great
minute.
counter from VGY, and he's gonna capitalize from it.
Yep, that's what he's looking for.
31%.
Can I have your hat, please, sir?
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my lord, the mix-ups just never
Yeah.
end.
This should a
You're
breaker
gonna
from
have to break
VGY.
one, but it will be your last
There's no
chance.
way around it. He had to break. It was mandatory right there.
God, the movement. He's trying to get in, but Akstar, every time VGY moves forward, Akstar moves back.
Ooh.
T1000 pursuing Reiko
Ooh,
like he's
ooh,
caught and trying to
ooh.
steal
Hey,
the
hey.
wheel.
Okay.
Uh-oh,
That's not
he's
gonna kill,
successful.
but it's gonna be a lot of damage. I don't
Chicken
think this is
Caesar,
killing.
sir? What was your snack? Was it carrot sticks and hummus? Or was it cheese and onion crisps?
I mean, Reiko, it's definitely
Alright.
going to be like steak and onions.
With
or
one
wait,
more
no,
touch.
Wait, I'm going
Ooh.
over.
What?
Reiko's got that classic meal deal where it's
Yo,
like,
okay.
a full fat cola.
Is the lava thing do extra damage? I don't know.
and like
Does
a
extra
breakfast
damage?
sandwich.
I don't know.
That's the Reiko meal deal.
Nah, my man
All
went
right.
for the sausage, bacon, and
So
egg
2-1.
triple just to get like
Akstar is
the
leading
maximum
2-1
amount of food.
versus
He's trying to
VGY.
optimize his food intake for more scoops.
Yeah. Either way, though, Akstar looking so good, and it makes me so happy to see Akstar like back at this level of competition, because I know he was very disappointed when the initial like stars nerf happened, and seemed to be kind of like disheartened with the game because of it, you know. But to go right back in swinging with, you know, what Reiko is doing now, it's clearly so good at applying it. And this is just with the tremor
Well,
pairing. I know I've seen him lab in other pairings as
So
well. I know he's got
Akstar is in a position right now where he can just close this out.
different
and
way,
move
but
on.
It's scary. I do wonder if there's even a chance they will see.
VGY can just
We'll have to wait and see.
send us to a game 5, man.
Akstar, one game away from facing off against Kanimani in the winner's side. And an update of off-stream matches as well, folks. Rothor took out
Nice
Ability
counter from
3
VGY.
to 1. So it's going to be MKJavier versus Rothor and losers.
Oh, that's gonna be
So it is right. This is a winner semifinals.
Oh, it whipped.
Winner
Akstar
semifinals.
with the patience to just allow things to miss.
Ooh, good catch.
Right,
At this
regenerate.
point, I
Akstar
thought
slightly
that
slower cooldown.
VGY would switch to
That is so
General
scary.
Shao.
You know, if you try and go for an up block against this, up block punish
But-
is still very much a thing.
Oh, massive catch.
this
And
is
that enough.
insane right there. This
Immediately
move right there is
Akstar.
so cool.
Match point away. Can he secure
Yo.
a spot in winners finals?
Honestly, seeing Akstar win that second EU
Look at this.
qualifier in such dominating fashion has made me wonder, you know, is this a possible dark horse?
Now
I
the
mean,
question
dark horse
is,
that no one's expecting him to win. I mean,
if
I'm almost talking
Akstar
that
make it
take
to
Kanny. Could he take it to other players that we've
grand
seen
final,
at the top of
will
the
he have
scene?
the
I
same
know that
momentum
Akstar
against
could be
Kanimani?
there.
That's true. What could have been? Or maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves. VGY,
Because we all know this guy Kanimani is not an easy. He's not an easy pill to swallow.
Hesitant to enforce any of his own advantage, which is interesting because T1000 Tremor
To the point that he has a bounty on his head. And no one has been able to claim it.
Just having the space and not, you know, kind of winning in the neutral as opposed
Great
to
counter.
off of, mix-up.
Okay, reversal by VGY. Hey, VGY. You're lucky this one right there did not connect. Would have been it for you, man. Yeah, VGY will be sent to the loser bracket from what I'm seeing.
No! Too far away for the punish.
Ooh.
The counterpoke's good. Has to kill some time so
Yeah.
Tremor can disappear.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
he can fatal blow.
Yeah, nice stuff, man.
Scenarios, though, where I think it's
Seems like I spoke too soon. Is that killing? That's insane. That's not killing. Ooh, all right. All right. All right, that was smart. That was smart.
I think he tried it. Okay, VGY.
Nice.
May have spoke
Okay.
Successful. Any kind of attack that takes that long,
There's
the
no
extra
breaker
energy
yet
is
for
time to swap to Crystalline.
8K star.
Still have time to go
He's
back
gonna
after
eat the
shot.
damage.
It's similar with like Quan Chi
You
Sky
gotta
Pop,
consume the
great.
damage,
If you can
Papo.
put yourself in the
Nice.
preemptive variation first,
Nice. And
hold
they go the guy being swaggy with
safety
Reiko,
up,
man.
good block on the low. However, you can't block forever. Not going to be able to go for anything though because Tremor isn't available yet for the swap.
Huh?
He will be now. Oh, just in time. You must.
Break it from VGY. That was mandatory right there.
Suddenly we're in one-touch territory.
Why you
Right,
letting?
you can afford to take a couple more of those, but
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, even at this, like, even without Tremor, one hit here ends. Oh!
Yep.
You can take the grab, you cannot take a strike.
Ooh.
definitely thought there was some kind of upgrade going wrong, and it has.
Oh.
Axstar
Yo.
with that surgical back three, sending VGY.
That was 3 consecutive grab right there, man.
If he continues to
That was
play like
insane.
this, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised.
How did this guy did it, man?
I have not seen Reiko like this since the patch. You know, let's not forget there are other people that like to play Reiko. You know, you've got Rewind being a huge one here. Over in the UK, we've got Omega K who does loads of really cool Madam Botek. In this level of competition, there's not a lot of people that are strictly Reiko only, and this display is unbelievable, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And again, I'm just happy to say it. I'm happy to see it. I'm not going to, you know, repeat what I said before, but again, you know, to see Axstar kind of make this triumphant return and now potentially be just a few matches away from perhaps qualifying for final combat. You know, that would be one hell of a result, because I actually think Kanimani is in a similar situation today than what we saw from Faisal yesterday, where Faisal has a massive amount of points on the pro competition leaderboard right now. Why? Because second place at a demigod event, and demigod events give you gigantic point increase compared to everything else. Why was Faisal second? Because Kanimani got first. So Kanimani has a huge amount of points. I think he might technically be #1 on the leaderboard still, because demigod events give you that many points. So in theory, he is looking good to qualify on points. However, he would still need to travel somewhere to guarantee it. Whereas if he wins this, no more travel needs to be done. Whereas Axstar, again, missed Vianality, missed his, you know, his region's demigod event. If he wants to make it on points, he's got to go to Gamescom Latam. He's got to go to Combo Breaker, maybe Evo, maybe all three, you know, because you need as many points as you can get. And I know it only goes by your top 2 placings in those events. So, you know, you only get points from 2 of those 3 demigod events. But you've got to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you need to, because there are other players who they're going to everything. They're going to be getting those points. So for Axstar, his best bet is probably to just, you know, win this. I'd say simply win this, but definitely easier said than done.
We've already established this. Just win. It's easy.
Yeah, but we have now got to our top 6 with Kanimani, Axstar, Video Games Yo facing off against Katana Khan, and MKJavier fighting Rothor 2. Those will be the last matches we have to go today. Only one player is going to be able to take that first place and punch their ticket straight to Final Combat. But before that, we're going to take a quick break. So go stretch your legs, get a drink, whatever it is you want to do. We'll see you in a few minutes' time. Don't go anywhere.
Shapeshifting so elegant, so refined. It makes us more efficient killers. Have you seen John Connor?
John Connor? Dude, you've got Johnny Cage.
You're not a man. You're a machine.
A T-1000 advanced prototype, liquid metal.
Finish him. Fatality. T-1000 wins. Flawless victory.
Have you two been practicing my lessons?
As we can. The harvest leaves us little time for martial arts.
Since your first words, Kung Lao, you've mouthed nothing but excuses. If you fail to prepare,
Your preparations will fail you.
Finish him. Flawless victory.
Thank you guys for the 5 likes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Phew, I can't wait for this one, baby. May 23rd. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't wait for this one, baby. May 23rd.
Welcome back, everybody. You're currently watching the Mortal Kombat 1 Pro Competition Online Regional Finals. This time for EU West. My name's Ketchup, joined by Mustard. We're going to be closing out this side of the tournament, and then afterwards we'll be jumping into North America later today for a fresh batch of top 8s. We are down to our final 6 players, and I'm going to try and cheat here. Actually, no, I'm going to try and not cheat. I'm going to try and list them without looking at the
Well, I
bracket.
can see him right now, so go on, give it a go.
All right. So, Kanimani versus Akstar is our winners finals. It's Katana Khan versus VGY, and then it's Rothor versus MKJavier.
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, go on.
You got it. Nailed it. First time. But that does mean that is it for today. However, you at home can still get into Pro Competition. You can still enter these tournaments you see on your screen now. As you can see, there is plenty to play for at least 2 events per month for the next 3, well, actually no, June to August. Basically, plenty of summertime for loads more tournaments to
Poor
enter.
July.
So, yeah, July's getting left out. Either way, we got those big names, right? Combo Breaker, Evo CEO in North America, Brussels Challenge and BSF in EU, Blink, Respawn, Latin America. Plenty left to play for. So if you're watching today and you're saying to yourself, hey, I think I can beat these guys. I'm pretty good at Mortal Kombat 1 myself. Well, you can prove it because you can go to these events. There's plenty of points left to be earned in the leaderboard. You can still make it if you place well enough. So go to NRS Esports socials, the esports page on the website. All the info you need is there. How to get involved, where to go, where to register, how the tour works in general. Because we'd love to see you here.
Love you,
It
mama.
has been, if I do say so myself,
Love
a
you,
pretty
mama.
fantastic year of competition so far. I think Pro Comp
Okay,
season
go
2 has
mama.
been pretty
Go over there.
consistently
The game is
impressive.
about to start.
And all
Can't
in all,
watch this, okay?
So far, so good, I think. VGY,
Dale, man. Give me
though,
1 second,
I
okay?
have a lot to say about this. So, Sector versus Sindel, I always feel is a decent matchup. I never particularly felt like it was really rough. Sector versus Cyrax is a really good matchup for Sector. So, I feel like this is specifically done just to deal with what Katana Khan's going to bring to the table. The Tremor I definitely find interesting
Well,
because it's mostly almost
we have VGY versus Kitana Khan. That's another good one right there,
Tremor
man.
can turn both of them into really high damage full combos. Big damage punishes. If you want to zone
All right,
out,
VGY playing Sector,
as well. I just
and
think it's
Kitana
really
Khan
good
is
players
playing
for Katana Khan.
Sindel.
But at the same
Oh,
time,
man.
it's like, as a Cyrax player, like, Sector does do really well against Cyrax, but that's where you can pick, I firmly believe, like, Sub-Zero cameo helps Cyrax really well to the point that you don't actually lose the keep away anymore. However, that's if you want to stay
slow
with
on the
Cyrax.
ambush.
Yeah, if you think your Cyrax, if the Cyrax you're playing loses to Sector, why play another Cyrax cameo when you could just go to a different team that you've also put way more time into that's like, tournament tested? Katana Khan has one of the best Sindels in the business, hands down. So if it's an option and you think it does well against the
Hey,
guys that
Kitana
are
Khan
Cyrax,
must be-
well, there you go.
He must be in love with the
Out
Denians.
here, there's still a mix-up available. The flawless block of the down
Because
one.
his
That's
Melina
insane.
is insane too,
Oh,
man.
down
This guy
one
Melina,
teleport.
it's
VGY knowing
beyond
what down one
insane,
is
man.
Not going to do it. And
Ain't
that
no
was a
one
so the guy must be in love with the Idenians.
That's never happened.
What? Alright, VGY was able to secure the first round. Man. Why VGY is not playing General Shao, man? These pro players, man, these guys are something else,
I
man.
want to say though as well, though, if VGY has
You always get the least suspected from them. Nice stuff from VGY. Great counter hit.
The whole set, it is imperative that VGY wins this first game. 'Cause
The
you
thing
need
about
to kind of
Sector, man,
find
you don't get a lot of like
that you can
crazy
push
damage
the
unless you
first
playing
position.
Motaro.
Winning that first match,
But you know, little by little, it adds up, man. Okay, great stuff from Kitana Khan. He's gonna capitalize from it. That was 30%. Now he combo summon Tremor. Everybody's playing my boy Tremor.
and there's that safe switch.
Man, even I'm gonna be trying Tremor sometime this week. And Combat League, man. I did this morning. Things didn't go too well for me
Oh, with punish.
because I haven't played him in a while.
This won't kill, but this is gonna
So
put,
I only won 1 match with Tremor this morning, man.
going into
Beside that, I got
Scenario
cooked,
maybe.
man.
Well, you're going to get zoned out by Sector. I doubt VGY is going to go in, but... Oh,
Nice
wait,
stuff
no,
from
he does.
VGY. Nice.
I would not have expected
With
that.
that,
I
he's
would have
taking
been
game
so
1.
confident he would have backed up, tried to create that distance. But I mean, if you have Tremor ready
Got
to go,
EU
that lava burst
West
could make
top
that
8
4-3
final
some
bet,
pocket
regional
notice. It would've
final.
been a terrible choice.
Who's gonna be
But
making to
also,
final
it wasn't the
to
first
final
time we saw
combat today?
VGY go for,
No, most more. I
the,
know everybody's like
the
is going
spike
for
into
this guy
Tremor safety
Kanimani,
anyway, you know, so even if it was blocked, like who cares?
and
it
the
hits
guy
him,
is the guy is dominant,
definitely
man.
right to
He's
go. I like this choice though. I do like this choice of Sector because I'm gonna say it. I genuinely believe Sector is so slept on in this game. I think Sector is so good.
I agree, completely and utterly. One of the huge things about Sector is that she does well versus a lot of the strong characters in this game.
That's kind of what I mean. It's almost like the Takeda effect,
all right.
where Takeda really started to get used because he matched up really well against a lot of what was seemed to be the best in the game at the time. I think Sector is kind of having a similar thing, especially now. Like if you are absolutely despising playing against like the epidemic of Cyrex
Alright.
arenas that are now everywhere, pick up Sector.
Okay, punish from
And just
VGY.
extreme keep away.
Don't let her get near you. I mean, we saw that with Javier earlier today. Just playing that in and out game with Scorpion was enough.
Okay, there's a crystal armor. Ducks underneath.
Okay,
Oh, but the Tremor still
That
kept
was
it
so
safe.
cheeky, and we get the full corner combo as well. Spend the bar into the standing 3. We're going to go for the close, the delayed wake up to try and survive, but that's just going to be all the time VGY needs to get out of the corner and just go back to this mid screen that he wants to stay at.
okay,
so
back escape from
Oh, there's the confirm.
VGY, and
on the
this is
high.
gonna do it.
That's enough. VGY. Looking good so far. We also have to remember, folks, this is losers bracket action. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament, and if they're going to want to qualify for finals, well, they got some traveling to do.
This is what Sector wants to do. Don't let them stay at a range that they like. So really naughty stagger.
It's scary though, right? Because on hit, you just don't commit to a tremor option.
VGY is like he's dealing with the gap right now. The guy has wants nothing to do with Sindel right now. All he's doing is backing up and do his little damage, man. That's all.
Trevor with the punish on hit.
The guy say right now,
But at the same time,
I'm not in need of any significant damage right now.
Like it was gonna hit.
Back to this range game. Sindel can't get started. Sector looking like a pretty significant answer to Kitana Khan as a player. I mean, deals with Sindel, deals with Cyrax. Oh, hang on a minute. Caught the down one. Kitana Khan. What can we turn this
All right,
into?
there we go. And
This is still
Ooh.
Sindel Tremor. This is still a team that has stood the test of time.
nice
for
block
18
from
minutes,
VGY.
right?
Flawless block, man. That was
Multi-hitting,
insane.
low ground pound,
Okay, Sindel with the crystal armor.
safety.
Escape
Tremor!
was really the main objective there.
All right,
And now
nice.
back to it. Back to our scheduled programming.
Okay.
Shout
Almost
for the
got
fake
it.
Yeah, the
moment.
time
Seconds
is
to
running
go.
out.
Wow, the risk, Kitana Khan.
Thing is, they both got it now.
Ooh,
Max
that
range,
was-
no, did not expect it to connect. Is that enough? No, blocks in time. 3 seconds.
That will be the round for sure. Definitely the round, but VGY holding on to a ton of meter here.
All right, it's one round apiece.
Those straight projectiles, never sleep on them. If you get caught trying to jump and do your own projectile in reverse, that is where you take it. And let's not forget the massive amount of damage over time that the EX straight missile does. A lot of people don't realize how much damage it actually does in the end.
Oh, it really does. Like,
Now the
even as a
question
combo,
is,
it's
will
really significant, but even as a projectile, it's
Kani,
less obvious.
will
Oh, that's
Kitana
pick up,
Khan
but it's still there.
be able to close this out?
Another EX standing 3 now.
Right now, getting a lot of pretty good amount of pretty good chunk of damage by VGY. But you know what? Kitana Khan say now it's my turn, man. It's time to eat my damage. I was 37%, 15 hit combo by Kitana Khan. Now VGY is going with the flawless block, trying to do something in return.
This light,
Ooh.
no break from Kitana Khan.
Alright.
Either mix-up option's going to work. Tremor is there ready. Even chip will begin to be a problem. No.
Okay, be careful, Kitana. VGY, be careful.
Can afford to hold these grabs for now.
Nice.
The question is for how long? Down one, caught.
There's no tremor, so you can't go for the teleport option we saw before.
Well done.
That was a
Yo,
good
well
confirm
done by
of the fact that
Kitana Khan.
did not have
And
any
that's going to
meter
put
for
him
last
2-0
threat.
against
So, like, in order
the-
to and there's the brutal, just evaporated.
It's
But yeah, in order to avoid
Kitana
that, like,
Khan,
you have to
man.
do something really quick and honestly kind of unsafe to avoid.
And
that, right?
Kitana
You have to,
Khan,
like,
man, this
just
guy, the
jump
kid has a
in
lot of
or
potential, man.
do a
But
complete forward dash right as the
from
teleport
my
comes down.
from
Like,
my
that is a hard move
perspective,
to avoid in the heat of the moment. Where,
Kitana Khan is
VGY
not
found the
playing to the
option, they're
best of
quick
his
to it, and
ability
looking
today.
really good in this losers
Yeah,
match
he's
set,
not
and
playing
I
to the
guess
best
it
of his
kind of
ability.
goes back to what you were just saying before about perhaps the sector pick. Just we were mentioning about
All
how
I think is
VGY
because
just has
why
a
would he
complete
play
bag of
like
tricks at his disposal,
Cyrax
you know,
on the first
seemingly an infinite
set?
character roster, and you
That's
never know
kind of
what
mess
he's
him
gonna
up.
choose until he chooses
He
it.
should have
But
played.
it's
I mean,
always ready. It's always prepared. And I
the
think
guy
this
is the
sector
pro.
choice
He's the one who's
really
doing his
helps
thing. But I'm
against
just saying,
Kitana Khan, because it's
he
not
should
like
have
Kitana
played
Khan as a player
Melina
is
against
bad against fighting sector.
against
It's that
MKJavier,
clearly
man.
Sector can fight Sindel
That would have been a
Tremor
better
and
matchup, man,
absolutely
in my
can fight
opinion.
Cyrax Arena.
All
So it's
I'm
just a
saying
really
about that-
smart character choice.
That's all I'm
saying
saying.
about that, Mustard, is the fact that Kitana Khan has been
All
doing
right,
so much
we'll
damage
throw
in the
counter
Cyrax
from Kitana
arena
Khan.
in, like the qualifiers and like Rips
Okay.
Arena and stuff like that. Has
Another
not
counter.
even considered it
And then that's gonna
against the
do
Sector
some
Prep.
good
Like,
chunk of damage right
that
there.
says all that needs to be said. This would be a very ugly
30%,
matchup
33,
for Kitana Khan
35,
if he went in with the
36.
Cyrax here.
And a 14 hit combo. Now he's going with another
Clever,
one.
lovely
Breaker
mix-ups.
from
VGY
VGY.
with the breaker.
Okay.
Has to believe, however.
Okay.
No tremor, just a flex into a punish.
Okay.
That's
This
a
is gonna
fantastic
do it.
round for Kitana
All right.
Khan. That's a real momentum shift.
First
It was a
one is going to
significant
Kitana Khan.
dominating round. On the
All
back of rounds,
FT
much as it's
Kitana
important, you know, you
Khan.
really kinda need that
All right.
massive
Punish
choice.
from
And you can't afford to just do
VGY,
that in the neutral when you've got tremor, because again,
who
you
can
make it
simply
safer
win
and
this
know it.
one to move
Back to the
to
range game.
loser
Yep,
round
jump, that straight
2.
projectile, like I said earlier, knocks down, so it just continues
Nice.
this onslaught of ranged game.
Yeah.
And it gives her a turn. Any moment she hits you with a
Yeah.
missile, it's her turn. Look at this.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
get
like,
hit once, free missile.
Sectors.
Loads of
VGY
meter
going
being
back
built the
to
whole
his little
time,
trick
you're-
right
you're-
there,
you're buying
which
time
is
for
dealing
Tremor
with
to
the
come
gap.
back. I mean, just came back
Do
and
not
do
let
straight
Kitana
away.
Khan
And
get
then as
him.
soon as your
And
opponent's
that's
in
gonna
range,
be a
they might go for an
flawless
advancing
win,
button,
dog.
You've got advancing button.
That's
VGY
insane.
immediate response, and
That's
now
insane,
match
man. That was
point to
insane.
potentially 3-0 Kitana Khan.
All right. So
That's gonna do a lot of
VGY is
damage.
on set
One
point.
projectile.
All he has to do, he got
The
one
combo,
job,
but
man.
too
Is
much
just
block stun.
win this round,
Up
and
missile
move to
can
the
turn into a
next
combo, but
loser
timing is
round.
rather strict.
get a punish
Uh-oh.
from
Kitana Khan ate a full combo. The
VGY.
has been used.
Nice going with the
This is not good. It is match point.
Rockets.
VGY winning
These
this round will
blocks their
send Kitana.
projectiles though. That's going to help out. But
Okay.
not in the trade.
okay. Man,
Early
sector
detonation
can be
to
pretty
shut
annoying.
down that just advanced
Okay.
low
Breaker
mix
from
up.
VGY.
First
Get a
time in a-
teleport.
That's the
Well
first
done.
time in a good
I would have
while
done the
we've seen
same thing
Kitana
right
Khan
there.
even have the option to enforce a
Okay.
Sindel Tremor mix.
This is a projectile battle right there.
Oh yeah, we've only seen it a few times, but let's not even start. talking
Reversal
about the fact
from
that Sector
VGY.
can use a shield, absorb
Counter
their
from
projectile, and
Kitana
fire
Khan.
one back.
And now he's going with
Punish.
the punish. That's
Okay,
gonna
Tremor's
be a
gonna be back
good
at
chunk
the
of
end of
damage,
this.
man. Come on, Kitana Khan. You gotta put one game on the board at least,
VGY
man.
mix up enforced.
Okay, Tremor for the pressure.
Block.
Flawless block by VGY.
And a
Ooh.
flash! Hang on a minute, fatal blow is there. Do we see an EX used? No, we don't. Don't need to. Fatal blow.
That's
That's
killing.
got to be enough, surely.
Yo!
That was an unbelievable block. VGY knew. Seeing the change to Crystalline, you just
That
know
was
there's gonna be an
insane.
into Aftershock on the way.
47%.
Believed in the block, found it. And that will be VGY moving on against Kitana
Oh, I was
Khan.
not expecting that
Sending
from
his
VGY.
Can't talk today. Sending
Why he's
Kitana
doing that,
Khan
man? Why?
out of the tournament in rather explosive fashion.
This fatality is
That's like a
insane, though.
super
I've
flavor.
never seen this
That's
fatality
like-
before,
That's like
though.
the classic
It's insane, though.
evolved. Deary me. But
Nice.
again, dude,
Well
I think
done
that's
by
a perfect
VGY.
result to kind of demonstrate the point
Kitana
you're
Khan
making.
always
VGY
also
with
played
a
good,
seemingly
but like I said,
unlimited
I
character
strongly
choices.
believe
We've
that
seen
he
him play so many
wasn't
characters
playing
in
to the
this
best
game
of his
Really
ability
smart.
today.
It
and
was really smart.
I mean, I'm gonna say
But the
it,
guy
I
is
feel
young,
like
man.
He might have
I believe
some
this guy is
of
more.
the
He's not
very
even 18, man.
best character
A lot of
choices in the
potential, man.
community. And I feel like there are definitely players out there.
Wasn't
and I'm
able
not
to
saying
make
this
it
is a
to
bad thing or players shouldn't do
Final
it, it's just, you know,
Combat
merely an
Season
observation.
2.
There are plenty of players out there who play a bunch of characters, but they will only play what is said to be the best stuff in the game. You know, like they will play what is considered good. They'll play. They were playing
Nice.
Peacemaker. They were playing Baraka and Raiden on day one. You know, they're playing Havoc at the moment. They've tried out Homelander. Like they really do kind of bounce between all the characters that are considered to be maybe the best at one point in time. Video games Yo always plays loads of characters, but plays specific characters for specific reasons. It's almost a very, almost like a Sonic Fox and Foxy approach to characters, where it's not about playing what everyone else thinks is good. It's about what playing you genuinely believe in to be good for whatever reason, you know. And VGY continues to do this. He'll pull out Omni-Man out of nowhere, and I mean that's how he won. That's how he won the online pro competition for EU West last year, right? Was just pulling out Omni-Man against Kanimani. Melina to beat Kanimani at Vianality. When was the last time you saw VGY play Melina? Like, he just has this sixth sense for what characters to choose. But it looks like Rothor over MKJavier as an off-stream match as well has happened. So Javier goes down 3-2 versus Rothor in another 3-2 close set. And that does mean our top 4 is now guaranteed. Kanimani and Axstar in winners finals, VGY and Rothor wait in losers semis.
MKJavier is out. God damn it.
I think this winners finals is going to be so sick. Because anyone that actually watches Kanimani or
MKJavier is out for real, man.
Like every other time I'm sort of just browsing Twitch or something.
God damn it.
And I see either of them online. I go,
that's kind of hurt, man. He did made it to final combat last season, man.
Most of the time.
And he had a great performance. He had a great performance. I'm not even
like they play each
gonna
other
like
for just hours and hours.
He had a great performance, man.
But
so.
when it actually happens in tournament like this, it's like, oh, like absolute training buddies.
Well,
it's always good.
So here we are with the winners finals between Kanimani and AK Star, baby. Alright, let's see. That's the guy with the bounty on his head, man, and no one has been able to claim it. Kanimani. This guy is a problem, man. Alright. Nice punish from Kanimani. Going with Farah. How much is gonna be? That's 35%. That neck cracking, it's something else, man.
I mean, clearly the character's doing alright with that.
Whenever I'm playing, I get caught up with that neck cracking, man.
Instant air, whatever it was meant to be.
It's man, I can't like explain like how I feel, man. Whenever I get grabbed by Homelander, man.
Kanimani doesn't press. Like, we're already on those layers.
That thing is so upsetting, man. That's just me. Nice.
Bayonetta. I don't even want to really show your age.
This guy Homelander look like a bully, man. Look at this.
All right.
Ham and freaking Omni, man.
Really big damage. Can he spend it? Keeps it meterless, maybe. Yeah.
34%. That's a lot of damage right there.
Star goes for something big on defense. Doesn't hit its mark, but either way.
Great stuff. Great stuff from Kanimani right there.
This should be a pretty
one round apiece.
Because it's two very aggressive players with two very aggressive characters.
Flawless block from both players. Kanimani's going, and AK Star with the breaker. The boys say if you got it, use it if you got it, baby.
Homelander's definitely gonna have the advantage at range. Like those eye lasers.
And I'm not mad at the guy, man, for using it.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not a matchup that you can rely on stars at range.
Especially when it's just the beginning of the second round. Your life bar is really significant, man. You gotta protect your life bar.
Doesn't spend the tremor on the extension there, saving it for something bigger.
Was that a hoverhead? I think it was a hoverhead.
Yeah, that was just to make sure it was safe.
That down four is such a good option at shutting down that Homelander forward one. I mean, it goes so far. Oh, but no! There is no fatal blow.
And Axstar is in trouble, man.
However, this is strike through territory. Backs off. Trying to slow things down. Maybe by time for Farah to come back.
You've got 3 EXI lasers to work with. There's one regular one. Punish.
Ooh, the whiff. Axstar went for something big twice, but denied on both counts. And I know
hey,
this for EU
Corey, this guy is cooking everybody, man.
This is winners finals. We are officially.
Did you know the guy has like a bounty on his head, man?
Winners side, and that is one.
And no one has been able to claim the money, especially in Rip Arena.
You know, it was a different top 8. I'm sure
Rip's Arena.
Who didn't see EU East, so I'll repeat myself for you guys.
No one has been able to claim the money, bro.
Yes, but it's one.
That's like wanted the guy is,
again,
man.
This is a first place show today. first place qualifies for final combat. Second place, nothing.
That's
So,
why
like,
the safety net is so important.
Exactly.
Because you gotta win.
So how's
or
your
it
day
don't
going,
mean
Corey,
nothing.
man?
So if you've got less work to do in grand
What you
finals,
doing today?
how could you not want that?
But also looking at who else is left in the tournament, right? We've got Kanimani, we've got Axstar.
What?
Rothor,
First
who,
hit
you know,
from
it's the difference between having to
Axstar.
beat any of those players once
If you
in
lose
tournament
that one, he's
versus
gonna
having
be
to beat
sent to
them
the
twice.
loser final.
Significantly harder. Axstar going in with a bit
So-
more of a rush down. Kanimani blocking most of it.
Ooh.
Has to just do it brick by brick right now. I mean, you're not going to get this
Nice
big
block from
opportunities all
Axstar.
the time, so
Kanimani's trying to find the opening,
be content with the
and then he did find it, indeed.
Okay, blocks it, but nothing doing.
And Axstar is doing his best to kind of like
Breaker is worth
Dynamic.
it.
Yeah,
There's
you
an
get an
opportunity
empty
to still
jump.
come back.
adapt to what's going on right now, but it seems like he's nice. Time to be flashy with Reiko. Nice counter.
Swinging.
That was so cool.
But he does break. Now he does.
That's
Oh,
the
no.
forward.
Fatal blow, no
That
doubt.
forward
Surely
four,
he's
man,
gonna-
it's so annoying. And this is gonna do it. I think this is gonna do it.
1150.
Reiko, where's your
Playing
I think you live.
COD.
I
Oh,
think
playing
he's
Call
alive
of
'cause
Duty.
the
Oh,
extra
good,
150.
man.
But what do you do now? How do you avoid Homelander like laser chip?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
kill.
no,
This
EX
isn't quite
meter.
chip territory yet. Oh, the call out!
That's disgusting.
Manny. We were saying before they're on layer like 100 or whatever. Look no further.
Look
than
at this
that
guy,
kind of
Homelander,
play.
man.
When was the last time you saw any Pharah player
freaking
use the projectile?
Annoying
option?
character,
I
man.
honestly cannot even recall the last time I saw a player use that move on purpose. You know
Dare
what I mean?
say I forgot she had it.
So Corey, you
I
playing
mean,
Call
it
of
is
Duty,
normally
Corey? You
crap,
playing
I mean, let's be
online
real.
or
There's just
You
very
playing
little
online?
reason to use it over anything else, unless your opponent jumps at you and you just make the hardest read call out
or
and
I don't
say,
know which one you're playing.
And
Which
lo
Call
and
of
behold,
Duty
that's
you
what
playing,
we saw.
Corey?
Ooh,
Which
distance
one?
confirmed though. Kanimani, hang on a minute. We were
Uh,
talking about how this could be a really close match, and
That's
I don't know,
33%.
Kanimani one hit away from making 2-0.
Oh, you're not allowed to stick.
What?
Wait.
He's going for more. Come on, man. That's
Why
enough,
do
man.
that?
What?
I think, okay, what I think happened.
Yo, someone
I
check
got
him
my boy,
PC.
my boy Reiko,
I
man.
really hope that's on a replay. What I think happened was, so if you go for the Pharah command grab option, but you get hit with the down one once you've thrown Pharah out, you recover faster, the grab connects, and then because you've recovered faster, you can then combo.
Yeah, it looks like a trade combo. I just think I blinked and missed the trade.
I had no idea that that was a possibility. I've never seen that before. I can't believe it.
That's gross. That's actually gross. I think I'm gonna be sick.
That's
All right,
fantastic.
Kanimani has.
Really good. And now Kanimani.
Can just close this out,
Kanimani 1 game away from
Or-
grand finals.
Axstar can put one game on the board, man.
As a wise man once said, check the tapes.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh, meaty mid.
Great
just
block
so
from
depressing.
Axstar.
Axstar.
Counter
trying
from
so
Kanimani.
desperately to get out of this situation. Homelander, please.
Have mercy, bro.
All right.
Forward drop.
Have mercy, Homelander.
Okay.
Full punish.
We
You
whiffing.
freaking
That's like big damage too, because you occupy
white
the arm on the first
supremacist.
hit.
Irrelevant punch
Challenge.
from
Nice.
him. That's the round. Match point.
This
for
is the
Kanimani.
neck cracking
One
right there,
round
man.
up here. Very, very close to the ultimate comfort zone. That winner's side grand final. Axstar. Hard to even say what he can
Reversal
do
counter
here,
from
because Homelander has the tools.
Axstar, man. I feel bad for Axstar, man. The guy is playing.
Also, if Kanimani
His
wins,
plan is,
will
I
be
don't know what to say,
undefeated road
but it
warrior
seems
so
like
far,
nothing
has
is
not
working,
lost a
man.
single game in this tournament.
Okay. Okay,
It
that was
is
30%.
unbelievable
8
the level
hit
of
combo.
dominance that Kanimani
Hits combo.
consistently shows in the EU,
All right.
especially in the online
Flawless
world.
block from Kanimani.
More plus frames.
There's an option for every distance. Whether it's point blank, sweep.
That's
maybe
exactly
quick
what I
one,
was
but
about to
Kanimani
say, man.
always
This guy,
choosing the right
Homelander, he
option.
has an option for
Okay, with punish to the down one,
everything.
this should be the round for Axstar.
Okay.
Signs of life.
One
He's not
round
completely
apiece.
done yet.
No way
Very down on
Kanimani.
resources comparatively.
The guy
but
say
at
I'm
least
going
he's still
down,
in
but
that.
I'm not gonna go down without a fight.
No way Kanimani was going to break that.
That's what Axstar's saying right now.
Save that meter for this round. You are still on match point. Oh, the whiff. Never mind. Ferris here to save the day. That low. I mean, that down 4. It doesn't need to do damage. It just needs to annoy you into submission. For the one time you block low, boom, overhead city. All right, what's the mix? The up block. Oh, she misses.
That is such
Great
an
block
uncomfortable
from
dynamic
Kanimani.
where Farah grabs him when he's not even on the screen.
You can't
Throw
even
counter.
see him. Oh dear.
Commitment. Okay, this won't be death.
Breaker
It
from
definitely feels
Axar.
it.
But now you've got enough for a Farah, like ambush and then attack.
Okay, no, the delay, the delay. You have to count sooner that wouldn't hit.
Oh.
Awareness from Axar.
Ooh.
Oh no! Punished on hit! Oh,
And this is
Farah
gonna do
activates
it.
the combo early. This is gonna do
This
so
is gonna
much
do it.
damage.
No, this is
Kanimani
killing.
finds it
I thought he would.
just a bit more and will find the damage.
Yo.
Kanimani now moves on to Grand Finals. Winner's side. The biggest comfort zone.
Look at
the hardest hurdle for an opponent to climb. And it's Kanimani. on
GG,
that
GG
pedestal.
from both players, man.
Look. Kanimani is in absolute prime position to win this tournament. But it's still possible. It's still possible for someone to do this. But
I don't know,
if we're
man.
talking difficulty, man, that's the highest level of difficulty right there.
Yeah, I've got to say, I feel like Kanimani's got this. I said right at the start of the broadcast, if Kanimani can get Grand Finals winner's side, I just do not see him losing. Because we've seen Kanimani lose in tournament before. But to lose twice, you know, when was the last time we ever saw that happen to him? Like, in general, but... Now, doing so, Grand Finals winners, not only... And there he is, that's a trade combo. That is so cheap.
Gross.
I've never seen that before. Yeah, so to be Grand Finals winners without dropping a single match, didn't drop a game against Kaizen, did not drop a game against MKJavier, did not drop a game against Axstar. Like, I mean, who is left to challenge him? I mean, someone's going to get a run back, because we have VGY and Rothor in loser semis, so they're going to be the next match. Winner of that fight's Axstar. I don't know, man. I mean, VGY and Rothor have not played against Kanimani yet in this tournament, so obviously there's a chance for that. But if either of them fight Kanimani and manage to take the set, all they're going to do is reset the bracket. they got to do it again straight after. So, I don't know, man. This is going to be a mountain to climb for our 3 players in the losers bracket. But, as you said, not impossible. So let's not talk as if it's finished. But if you're Kanimani, you've got to be feeling pretty damn good right now. Because not only has he been so dominant in EU as a region, right? Just dominating Rips Arena, dominating Viennality, dominating any tournament he feels like entering in Season 2. And is now Grand Finals winners without dropping a single game. I mean, how do you not feel $1 million there?
I guess the big thing is don't get too comfortable because the job isn't done. That's kind of that's the only thing you could even possibly take away from this, although the odds are pretty heavily in his favor. We still have some ridiculous matches to get through, and there's only a handful of them left. Rothor versus VGY. I can hear in my earpiece that we're getting players into the lobby right now, so we'll be here. I just want to take this opportunity to sort of thank everyone that's tuned in, you know, whether you've been here since the very beginning, whether you've only been here for the last few minutes because you want to check out EU West. I mean, it's been a really fun day of competition already, and I can't believe we're not even halfway done. There is plenty more Mortal Kombat 1 where that came from today, because the name of the game is sending players to the World Finals, and so much of that is happening today. We've got Tekken Master from Middle East, qualified yesterday with Baraka. We've got FGC Boy from Oceanic, I believe from New Zealand, who qualified with General Shao. Anas Bananas, earlier today in EU East, with that Havoc, and now between VGY, Rothor, Axstar, and Kanimani, one of these players is going to join them. And then after this, we've got North America East and West, where you've got everybody else.
Oh yeah, by the way, end of this EU top 8, the halfway point of today. So strap in, you've got plenty left to go.
Love it!
Okay,
Lots of
so
video games.
Sector is the choice against Takeda as well.
Rotor.
VGY does
This
play a
is
whole bunch of different
VGY.
characters. It would make perfect sense for really.
Rotor is
Sector
another
to
young
add into
player
the
too,
later
man. I
task.
think the guy is 17.
Because this character's hella good. This character doesn't get played
So,
enough.
a lot of potential.
Ooh.
Whoa. Rothor nearly found that back too. The
Nice
counterpoke
stuff from
becomes so
VGY.
dangerous.
Counterpoke launch too, that's actually disgusting.
Yep.
And that will work off of both overhead
Okay.
low as well.
This is the
No
losers
Tremor,
semi-final.
arguably say it's about any character
Whoever
right now, but, like, he does just
Wendy
give
is gonna
Sector
be
everything.
playing against a Akstar
Now they've sped up the ambush speed
and the
to
loser
support some
final,
of the attacks.
and
It's,
then
even better. Some of these attacks were like narrowly too
whoever
slow
wins
to
in the
be
loser final
reactionary, but
will
now
be
that's
playing
not
against Kanimani. So that's
But
how
even
it's
then,
gonna
even
be.
if you did just kind of have to dedicate, so, you know,
Nah,
you can
okay.
definitely waste the time to, let's say waste the time. You can definitely bide your time to get it back again, right?
Okay.
Rothor is going to have to be careful with these
Hit
air
counter
advances.
from
Sector's anti-air game,
Rotor.
standing one, forward four, even just a roll down
Rotor.
back two, all of which can totally intercept
Nice
you from the
punish.
air. Now, oh, Rothor with the combo drop. Does manage to find the big neutral jump though, man. I always
One
forget
thing I've
just how
noticed
possible
about
hit
Rotor,
that airborne whip is.
he
Doesn't
been
look
like
much, but it's
consist
plus
like
bajillion.
dropping
absolutely.
a lot of
It's a
combos,
weird
man.
one
He
to
been
come
dropping a
from,
lot of
right? 'Cause
combos.
if we're talking like the extended normals into like standing buttons, you don't.
I don't know
do them
why,
as a chain. You do them as a
but
single hit, and then you just kind of have to
one thing that
manually
I've
do the
noticed
grounded
from him
normal.
that you don't see
Oh no.
very often from these other pro players.
Yeah, but so we
It
didn't
does
see that
happen,
match,
but not on a
Rothor
regular
has been on
basis, just
quite a
like
tear in the
just
losing
as
bracket since being dropped there by
Rotor.
Akstar early on, 3-1 over
I think it
Ubisoft,
has to be like
3-2 over
some
MK
type
Javier
of
going into this. So Rothor has definitely been
anxiety
fighting for his life
performance
in
or
the
something.
bracket.
I don't know.
VGY may have been sent there just a tad later down the line, but
Nice.
Rothor.
Great
Oh, there's the
reversal
punish.
from VGY.
Just
And
needs
how
to
much
use
is
the
gonna
break
get
that
out of
built into
this?
it for the next play, possibly.
Was
Haven't
37.
seen that combo
Ooh,
pass.
40%.
400.
That was
Not
cool.
bad.
Yeah, definitely. Because of the fast cooldown, so much of the combo
Okay,
still
great
has
block
to
from
take place
VGY.
when it's back.
And now he's going with the counter. Breaker from Rotor.
Oh, again, looking for the forward four anti.
Okay.
I'm telling you, that button. Don't sleep on that button, man.
And that was able to do it. It's run round a piece.
So, no break available for Rothor. Far away from it. VGY, not the same sort of story. Doesn't have to spend.
That was an
loads of money
overhead.
on
That was
game,
an
right?
overhead
That's
right
the
there.
huge thing about Sector. A lot of sectoral stuff doesn't require
Alright.
meter. It can help, but
Breaker from VGY. He say, hey, you know, I'm not going to risk it. It's early in the round. I don't want to eat the damage. I'm not taking it. I'm not going to take it as a champ.
moment's notice.
Yeah, you can do teleport and then
Oh,
do the
man.
tremor option, right?
Alright.
Like there. There are a few cameos that give Sector that, but usually you have to get the cameo.
He
on
counter
someone
from
first,
here.
then do the
Throw
Sector
counter from
teleport, and then the cameo move
Rotor.
connect.
Now
Sector
with
tremor, you
Jax
just do the teleport,
smoking if you got it.
then tremor comes up.
With my
Like,
boy smoking if you got it.
Answer for that setup,
Crazy.
by the way. Before you can even do
Nice
anything,
stuff.
the forward
Ooh,
four
that was
just touches you.
33% overhead felt. Did not
Oh,
connect.
that's the gotcha grab.
What the hell?
Tremor.
Yo,
comes
Tremor.
through. He's getting his head kicked.
Hey, Trevor was getting like smacked.
Hey,
This
man,
was
go.
getting whacked right there.
There it is, safety.
Reposition. Oh, you cannot
Alright.
afford the single projectile here. Going for the homing missile for the chip damage. You know, once upon a time, homing missiles.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm going to finish my
No-
talking
no
point
fatal
later
blow.
because this might be the
There's
game.
two Jacks. There's
No
two Jacks,
fatal
Jason.
blow.
This might be over. If you don't drop this. No, you drop this!
Yo,
Why did you
overhead.
drop this?
VGY, come on.
10 seconds. Oh,
Cheap damage gonna do. What?
Jax!
What?
Oh, my goodness!
Yo!
Sitting there thinking, why did I
Yo!
my combo?
That is a
What
hard
the hell?
No
What the
way.
hell?
That was
Yo.
for sure. For sure the round. With meter to spend and the corner and 2 uses of Jax. Oh, that's a feel.
That was insane, dog.
Yeah, that don't feel good. That don't feel good. The scramble, though, VGY. able
Hey,
to stay
Rota must be
composed,
pissed
found
right now.
down
I'm not
one,
even gonna
threw
lie.
Jax and was able to
I
shut
would
that
be
down.
pissed.
That was clutch because Rothor tried to stabilize it by calling the ground pound to finish things off, which can put you
After
in a
not
difficult
winning this
situation.
match right there,
VGY, if he didn't down one there exactly when he did, it's over. GG. Oh, that's got to feel bad though for Rothor. Heartbreaking moment. But the beginning of the set, plenty more games left to go potentially.
Man, if that's just how the first game went, I'm looking forward to the rest of this set. This is just one of those sets that you already know is going to be good.
Oh, for sure.
And we're able to see a lot of this Sector Tremor. Not a team you really see ever. It has
nice
to be said. So many
first
people are
hit
still hung up on
from
just Sector
VGY.
Montaro. I'm just like, it's really good. Don't get me wrong, but There are other areas this character can thrive, man. It's not just projectile far teleport all day, every day. There is a bit more there.
Well, I think it's realizing what are you specifically picking the team to enable.
Okay.
You know, and I feel like the main thing we're seeing from VGY with this Tremor is just teleport. Teleport when
Reversal counter from VGY.
Because it just gives
One
you
with the
total
rockets.
neutral control. Whereas like Sector Motaro,
Okay,
that's
overhead
like
connected.
launching armor, like your armor gets absurd to deal with, right? Like it's so strong, and just like projectile into fire teleport. But if you want more than that, there are options, you know. And we've seen
I
like
feel like
Sector
Tremor's
Sonya.
giving you a lot of that utility though, but with faster cooldowns and more health.
What? Hey, what's going on right now, man?
Rothor.
VGY is not blocking.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Never seen that
Really
before.
is just so willing to just
I had
throw
never
out
seen that.
advancing airborne string.
It shuts
Nice.
down quite a lot of Takeda's advances. We saw in the previous game, it neutralizes a setup. You anti-air him before he even lands. Wait, fatal blow.
Oh man.
Now the only saving grace here will be that
Is
Jax
this gonna
gives
do
the
it?
extra health, so I imagine you might still survive. It might come down to the mash.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
It
No,
might be
he's
the
done.
mash.
No, he's done. He's done. Oh!
The mash.
Ooh!
But again,
And Tremor was in the back. What the hell?
As soon as Tremor's available,
The guy was like,
correct.
hey,
And that it's
I was a
so
sandwich right there.
fast. Love that block.
Really good up block there from Rothor. Has whiffed it a fair few times, but it's just not afraid.
Man,
to still
Rotor
commit.
got
That's
caught up
unfortunate
right
the
there.
first
Man. That
time
was a
we've seen Rothor
sandwich.
Drop that though, unfortunately. Rothor's execution really letting him down. Normally known for just really clutching.
Great
clean
block
play,
from
but
VGY. Flawless
again,
block.
execution really
Trying to
getting
go
better
with the
of him here.
punish.
Maybe
Did
it's
not
just the
connect.
pressure of the environment. This is
Tremor
the
got
League
hit.
bracket. Regional
You know
finals.
what?
We're literally
VGY
playing
be
for a
like,
spot in
you know
final
what,
combat
man?
Right here, right now. No
Good.
points needed.
VGY. This is looking like a really good option so far. Jax. Immediately getting intercepted.
Hey, Jax is trying to grab something.
Button for button. Ooh,
I don't know
Jax
what
is
he's
all
trying
for
to
that
grab.
though. Rothor, not a
Because
hit by.
Tremor wasn't out here.
Never expected
Tremor
him
was
to.
nowhere to
Never.
be found.
Ooh, okay. No, Rothor dedicates the
Breaker
extended
from
play into launch.
VGY.
Video games, yo, caught in between.
Video games, my favorite player.
Tremor was like, I don't know what you're looking for, Jax, but I'm not here, bro.
Oh,
Mr. Smoke him
scary
if you
game
got
today.
him. Got hit right now.
No.
Jax took the
He's
extra
gonna
damage.
do it.
Can you
Wait.
extend this?
Yeah,
Game
and we
2
have
is going
Tremor
to
as well if we
VGY,
need
man.
it, but we do not.
That was so
We do
cool,
not.
man.
VGY 2-0 up.
2-0 up,
You know, you
man.
and I were starting
Things
the
are not
show,
looking
and
too
we were
good for
talking about the
Rotor, but
Rothor
it's not over
experience,
until
and I
it's
was
over,
thinking,
man.
sorry, we were both thinking.
We
in
can't
fact,
count the guy out.
VGY going into a tournament of this size, there's always something new. You know him for things like General Shao.
And he hasn't played General Shao today, man. That's the most surprising thing.
T1000 being a recent addition.
He lost with
You always
T1000.
know that there's
When he
gonna
was
be
losing with
something
T1000, I actually
unpredictable
thought that he
in a
was gonna
major
switch
event,
to
and I guess Sector,
General
with
Shao,
Aegis,
but
not
he
just
didn't,
Sector,
man.
But Sector Tremor being his version of that for this tournament. It's looking like a
All right, game 3.
practiced and
VGY can simply close this out.
Researched choice.
Or
It was so
Rotor
weird, this,
can
should,
put a
it's not
game
ahead
on the
of us
board
too much, but should VGY win this, do we
and
think
see if he
Sector
can turn
could be the choice
if he
against,
can turn things around
Rockstar and
by doing so.
Kanimani?
I wouldn't be surprised. if
Flawless
VGY
block
wins
from
this. I wouldn't be surprised if he
Rotor.
takes Sector for the rest of the tournament.
Overhead
Ooh,
from
what a
VGY.
confirm.
Oh, come on now. And
Nice
by the way,
throw.
that's a safe jump. So if you get caught
Boom.
trying to wake up there, she'll just do the jump in and then 1-1 will chew you up. Look for the
Okay,
interruption
great
there.
counter
Lovely
from
challenge from Rothor, though. 1-1,
Rotor.
it's not plus on block,
Breaker
barely
from
minus,
VGY.
barely
He's
minus.
not playing with it.
Ooh,
VGY
okay,
say,
no,
I'm
yeah,
not
Rotor
risking it,
definitely
man.
ready for it.
Look at
Okay.
how plus that is. So
VGY be like, a smart individual, take no risk, man.
Execution
That's
has
simple, man.
uncharacteristically not been Rothor's friend today.
Smart, you won't take any risk,
Shimmy
man.
for the 1-1. It doesn't look like a shimmy. People eat that all the time.
Overhead did not connect, but
Still have to deal
ooh,
with it.
Sherman got caught
The
up
important
again.
thing there, though,
Look
is
at him
he
in the
still
back,
made
getting
the flame
smacked.
burner safe before he got his head knocked off by Jax. So his job was done. He just had to suffer the bleeding.
Ooh,
Oh, counterpoke flame
So
burner.
Okay,
brave to do it without
VGY.
Tremor, but that's probably why Rothor
set
got
point.
hit.
On set
Well, I
point
think
right
that's
now.
the first time he's ever done it without access to
Nice.
Tremor, so maybe that was it. It's, you're so conditioned to think he's only going to do it when the safety is there.
Nice.
And there it is again.
All right,
Rothor always looking for
Okay.
the Jax punish. But as long as Tremor
Roto's
makes the
about
move
to
safe,
do
he's
some
kinda
damage
still
right
done
now.
his job.
Summon Jax. That was
That's
32%
set up again.
in damage.
Challenges it with a wake up standing one.
Break
Rotor
it
trying to
from
answer back with a wake up button
block
of his
from
own.
VGY.
Not available though, so that flamethrower just gets
Overhead
caught.
did connect, but he did not commit. Going with the reversal punish. And now he's going to capitalize from it.
Oh my
That
lord.
is a lot of damage.
Look
for
at this,
launching
man.
armor.
That was
It's
insane.
because Sector's corner damage, especially when you get those down back 2 loops. Absurd damage.
It's got to be low-key some of the highest corner damage in the game, to be honest.
I think it is.
All right. Reversal.
More armor.
And now Tremor's
Reversal.
back. No break for Rothor. Might get break if he gets hit another time. We're
Oh,
gonna find
okay.
out. Okay, break is going to come through unless VGY can play around it. Ooh, ended it early. Went for a
And
safe
this is
jump
gonna
into a
do it.
throw. Is that enough? Not quite. God, what can Rothor
Homing
do?
missile, surely homing missile, but maybe a reaction. Rothor was looking for the layers. If
No-
I- if
no-
you
no-
go
no
for a homing
brutality.
missile,
No
I
brutality.
reactionary fatal blow to
And
punish
he did
it.
do it, man.
You're probably
Hey, what's
expecting me
wrong
to
with
just throw a
VGY
projectile
today,
at you
though?
or
That's
something
not
and
him, bro.
immediately go
That's
in and
out
try
of
and shut it
character,
down.
man. But anyway.
Whatever the decision making was,
Hey,
did
the
not
guy
work
must
out.
be feeling
VGY
some type of way,
with
though.
a dominant 3-0.
Oh, man.
This Sector pick has just taken
Yeah.
so many players in this top 8 by storm. I'm
Man, you
wondering,
know what
is
hurts,
this gonna
man? All
continue?
these players,
Shout
man,
out
are
to
good
Rothor.
players, man.
Unfortunately, Rothor is now eliminated.
Roto's
You know
done.
Rothor
MK
was the player
Javier
that
is
was going
done.
for that number 1.
That's
Like,
insane,
no
though.
question
Absolutely.
about it. But
Man.
overall, a good showing. Gonna
And
be frustrating, I
Kanimani
think,
most
over
likely is
that
gonna
last
make it.
series. There's just a lot went
Most
wrong,
likely,
and
man.
it's uncharacteristic of Rothor.
Look at
yeah,
Sherman back there.
It's just the age-old issue of combo drops and execution issues, right? Like the whole
Exactly
point of the
what I
game
was
is hit
saying.
Your opponent until their health runs out, and the more
Yeah,
combos
I
you
see
drop,
that
the
a
more
lot
hits you've
from
now got to do
Rotor,
that you
man.
didn't have to do before.
Even in the
It just
last
makes your job harder. And the thing is, it's the most
Utility,
entry-level kind of
whatever
analysis,
tournament
and
that was happening
but
in
even as the player,
Europe,
it's also the easiest thing to realize what
he
happens
had the
because
same
combo
issues, man.
execution, there's not
A
really
lot of like
much of any outside factors that can
combo
contribute to it,
dropping,
right?
man.
It's like,
But hey,
you know, if you're used to the
Comes
circumstances,
with the
you're playing online,
experience,
you play
man.
online all the time, you normally hit your combos, and suddenly you don't. So in
the guy
in the
must
heat of
be
the
aware
moment,
of this
you know what went
weakness,
wrong. It's
so
like,
I
okay,
think he's
I
gonna
did
be
it wrong,
working
I
on
dropped
it.
my combo, let me just do it again. But it's so hard
Yeah.
for it to not
Okay.
do a lot of just like mental damage, where it's like, oh man, and the more you drop, the more.
Okay,
you
we got
overthink it,
Axstar
like,
versus
God,
VGY.
it's a
This is
rough
gonna be the
situation
next
to be in.
set,
Although I will say, on
and
the
then
plus
whoever
side,
wins gonna
for
play
our
Kanimani.
EU players,
Man, I hope
our
Kanimani don't
EU
come
demigod event may
mess
have been
around,
gone
man.
and
He
be
make
an
that a
analogy, but
3-0 and that's
Brussels
it, man.
Challenge very soon.
He gonna be playing.
versus fighting,
He
end of the
might,
season. There are still 2
most
offline
likely, might be
opportunities
like.
for EU players to secure some pro comp points. It's just, I think for
Most
EU
likely
players
he's gonna
to stand
be
a chance to
trying,
make it
like,
on the leaderboard, they're probably gonna have to make
different
it to one of those
characters,
demigod
man.
events.
'Cause
Either
he's in
already be
the
confirmed
winner-
for Gamescom
winner bracket
Latam
anyway,
or make it to
winner
Combo Breaker
side.
or Evo. But obviously we will
Yep.
see
My
what the
personal
future holds.
recommendation would always be Combo Breaker.
Oh, Combo
because
Breaker is just
you get to hit the arcade, man.
Man, Combo Breaker is just this is a pure personal opinion. Combo Breaker is, in my opinion, like the gold standard for offline major events. It's so good.
Can't
Has
wait
one
for
of our
Combo
favorite
Breaker, man.
games there, you know?
They're historically very good to Mortal Kombat.
May
Even this
23rd
year, right?
to May
MK1 is in the
25th.
lineup as a pro competition event. But
2
also
days, baby.
MKX. MKX is the throwback game this year. So, you know, if you are going to Combo Breaker, you get to enter 2 games that are Mortal Kombat in the main lineup, which is great. But if you just love video games, you love fighting games, there's loads to do. I mean, yeah, I'm going off on a bit of a spiel here because I love Combo Breaker. It's such a good event. But anyway, we are back to business. We
Back
have
to Sector.
3 players left to go, and you are correct. It is going to be Sector, is Video Games Yo's character of choice. In the winners' side match between Axstar and VGY, it was 3-1 to Axstar, but that was Terminator
Well,
versus T1000 versus.
here we
Breaker,
got
so a very different
VGY
matchup.
against
VGY has
Axstar.
found his footing with this team.
I do wonder what the dynamic of this is going to be.
VGY
because
versus
Sector,
Axstar,
very
baby.
much
Let's
a
go.
zoning character, but with those aggressive tendencies. Those instant. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, why is VGY constantly doing the air rocket? Simply put, the air missile has considerably less recovery than the standing one. Which
Basically, as soon
means
as
that
Sector lands, you can block.
yeah, exactly.
Yo.
So in these situations, you know, should Axstar go for something or throw a projectile or whatever else, you're much more vulnerable whipping a grounded missile than an air version.
Yeah, what the hell is going
And
on?
the air version also sends you backwards. It is akin to MK9 Cabal's instant air gas blasts. Like, there is a very clean comparison there.
Also, I like how VGY did go for that break there, because that would, under a lot of circumstances, I think, be unnecessary. But when you're playing this kind
Well,
of neutral,
nice
VGY
block
play,
from
you are
Axstar.
just machine gunning meter build. You have so much
Okay.
power all the time. kind of scary for Axstar because
Breaker from.
not only has he got to navigate just this.
Okay, both playing like.
field
Both
of
are using
projectiles,
like
should
the
he
Tremor
finally knock
cameo.
VGY
Okay.
down, you have really good armor utility with this team. Because Flame Burner into Tremor is super real.
It's really fast too, so it's hard to armor break.
Okay, there's
Counter
something.
poke.
Alright.
Corner 2, same side.
That was
There is going to be
29%
so
in
much
damage.
counter poke on block into
Red
Tremor
corner for
utility in this
Axstar.
matchup, it's gonna make you
Looking
head
to
spin.
get this round, and
Oh,
this
I
is
love
gonna
that.
do it.
Okay, that was clean. That's what Axstar needs to do. Get on top of a keep away character and just stay on top of them so you don't have to make your way in anymore.
Nice corner
Oh,
from
found it.
VGY.
Missile for Oki. Again, like that's it. A
Ooh.
lot of the time it is just to bait the anticipation. You can do an up missile. It's actually very rare that Sector will go in with the pressure. You just want them to squirm. You want them to spend something.
Nice punish
Alright,
from
knocked
Axstar.
down. We are going to turn that into a full combo.
Breaker
though. That's gonna
from
be a break
VGY.
VGY. Again,
It's not
early
risking
break,
it.
Save as much health as you can. We're going to build it with our
Reversal
zoning
counter
anyway.
from VGY.
More useful projectiles here. Going
Ooh.
for the closer one.
You notice VGY almost never dedicates to that overhead either, right? He's just kind of just keeping it as
Yeah,
a
he
threat.
never
Oh,
commit to
full
the
one
overhead,
grab,
man.
though.
He's either
Okay,
keeping it as a threat
meaty.
or he's not quite comfortable with the
Yo.
overhead timing yet, because the overhead into special, it's a very different timing to everything else because it just takes so long to come out.
Okay, hang on a minute. Wait, I love this fatal blow.
He's gonna
confirmed,
do
because the health
good
that
chunk
will
of
be
damage
left,
right there. That was
EX grab will finish
46.
off.
Yo, VGY is in trouble. Yep.
There it is!
Ooh, there is the
Yo.
startup. Axstar able to find it, and now 1 game lead. This is the ultimate, this is the ultimate rush down and mix up versus the ultimate.
Good stuff.
giveaway.
Good stuff, man.
But with the with the different dynamic, because this is 100% the kind of matchup that I don't think we'll see Axstar be able to throw a single shuriken. But at the same time, when VGY wants, he can just let that teleport rip. But when would he want to do it is the problem, because he wants that space. He wants to just keep shooting as many projectiles as possible, build meter for the break, have access to it. I mean, but it was a close game. I think we definitely are. We're looking at 2 players who are still very hungry for that first
Well,
place.
You are.
This is gonna be
people at
game
home,
number 2
you are
right here.
looking At the 2 extreme.
Axstar is leading 1-0.
play. But there's always a mechanical reason for that as well. Like you'll notice that although Sector's firing a lot of missiles, they're not
Okay.
doing tons of damage on their own. VGY is having to do loads of little, with the exception
Nice
of the small
punish from
combos,
VGY.
You're having to do lots of small hits a lot of times. Whereas Axstar, when he closes in the distance and he's scooping or he's doing whatever, his damage output is far superior. It's just that his likelihood of getting hit
Odds
on the way in is much
42%.
higher than that of
Damn.
Sector. There's the armor break.
That was a lot of damage right there. Another 35, man.
I mean,
One
this
more
is what I
hit,
mean.
VGY is
This
done
why
for.
when VGY is playing Sector in this matchup, he isn't really
Yo.
going into attack all that much, because if you get knocked down, yeah, you've got armor, but he can still armor break it with 2-1.
Oh wow, that's so active, the bowling ball.
Axstar had such a commanding first round there. Let me in. Let me
Alright,
in.
Axstar looking pretty comfortable right now from what I'm seeing.
Pick up. What?
Here's
Breaker
the thing,
from
VGY is
VGY.
really prone to doing that when he can see that he doesn't have the scope.
Counter from
He's
Axstar.
near
He's
the
gonna.
corner or somewhere like that. Also, I love how Axstar has been adjusting with that. When he can see he's
Whoa,
Okay,
low
punish
profile
from
underneath.
VGY.
My girl went low to the ground right there.
But when Axstar can see that it's confirmed, doesn't quite have enough advantage, he'll just go for like run cancel as the ender, and at least he's point blank with advantage on the ground.
Good defense.
Nice
And
punish
again, shut
from
it down.
Axstar.
Axstar, can he make the most of this?
Ooh. Ooh.
No breaker for VGY
It's
either.
gonna be a lot of damage, man.
All right, slam it.
37.
There's one bar.
Ooh.
EX grab off of the run will kill it this life.
Okay.
Never
Ooh,
mind, there's a catch.
finds it.
Okay.
No, he dropped! He dropped!
Oh.
A crucial
That
drop.
must hurt,
The
man.
worst kind of drop for VGY. That combo drop went from
Yo.
maybe being able to tie things up, because that wasn't even for the game. Was
That
just
combo
round
right there
round
was
four.
very
It would've
crucial,
won the
man.
round,
Like,
but we would still be playing the game.
Moss doesn't
Dropping
catch up
that
a Sam,
combo
man. And the drop really cost him the match,
guaranteed
man.
losing
God
and
damn
now
it.
being down 2-0. That is a rough combo drop. And
Does
VGY,
VGY change characters though? That's what I wonder.
the problem is wherever he changes,
He
to,
should
has
he
to
should
get
switch
3 in a row.
character.
Whatever he does now.
He's not playing like why he's
First
not
one,
playing
robot.
General Shaw,
Goes
man.
to
He's
the other.
General Shaw
I
is
know he's
badass.
played
I'm not even
Cyrax
gonna
in the
lie.
past, I've seen it.
I wonder, but he wouldn't. Oh, Homelander.
All right.
You know what? I don't hate this because he does have a Homelander, and we did just see Kanimani take out Akstar 3-0 with this team. Obviously, I know Kanimani probably has played more of this team overall, but it's, you know, it's a matchup that has worked. And we know Akstar. Akstar's not going anywhere. He's playing Reiko. 100% he's playing Reiko. Okay, that's a good start.
Okay.
Not as immediately inclined to be aggressive.
Will this
When
character
Kanimani was playing
a
at
switch
Homelander,
make a
he'd get knocked
difference?
down
I
like
don't know.
that. Oh, he go in and mix. You know he's going into mix. VGY took a bit of a step back, showed respect to a possible wake-up attack. Ooh. Playing much more of a ranged game here. And they show a lot more respect to Akstar in this neutral. And waste the bar. 1 bar down for Homelander.
Yo,
Ooh, okay.
yo.
There's the bait
Okay,
on
great
it.
counter. Break it from Akstar.
Oh, clean.
Nice pickup, actually. Playing much more of a sort of ranged game than we were seeing from Kanimani, who was all offense, no breaks. This is a much more reserved style. Looking for those whiff punishes. Gets a
Ooh,
nice
the neck cracking.
combo launch there, thanks to Farah. Uh-oh,
does it
overhead
connect?
low.
What?
Oh, he made the call out! He made the call out!
Yo!
No, you can go for an upwards version of that command grab fatal
Why he
blow.
didn't jump, man?
VGY definitely thought he was going to be going for the upwards version. Ah!
Hey, if you're in range and you haven't, oh,
Nice,
there we go. If
nice,
you're in range
nice.
and you haven't meaty,
I
that's
like-
a true mix-up.
I like the fact that
I'm
VGY
surprised
kept
that's
his
the first time we've
composure
seen
right there.
Akstar go for it today, 'cause
Some people would have used
I
the
see him do this a
the
lot.
laser.
He's very willing to just go for the raw fatal blow and wake up. Like when you can tell
Nice,
you're
nice.
not meetying him and you're still close.
Nice, nice.
It's
That's
scary, man.
39%. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing better now than just staying away and throwing that damn like missile with
No stars now.
Sector, man.
VGY. Oh, scoop him up. Look at the hit reaction.
Nice
The
block
air
from
scoop is
VGY.
different. You have to go for the up punch instead of ground pound.
Nice block.
We actually just saw 4 back twos in a row.
I mean, it's really plus, right? And there are so many other mix-ups. I don't think VGY.
How
really
much is
cared
that?
about
Was
the whole
30%.
It's very little chip damage. Oh, there's the
Oh,
overhead. Akstar. Wait a minute.
VGY is in
VGY,
trouble,
do you
man.
even break if you get hit here? Do you still believe?
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, no,
believing
he has the
needed.
breaker.
Command grab. Now this command grab does scale. You know, it was nerfed a while back where
Yo!
it scales more than it used to.
What was that?
Pressing.
What was that,
Oh,
man?
there it is.
Come
But
on.
that's the scary thing.
Come
right?
on, VGY,
It's
man.
plus
What the hell are you
18,
doing?
which is enough to guarantee that
What
your
the hell
opponent
are you
has to
doing,
block
man?
the standing one that follows up. But if you know they're gonna block, you can
Ah.
because you can't block the grab. So every time it's blocked, it immediately.
We're not
puts the
being
opponent
biased,
in a
man, but
situation.
hey.
Akstar manages to seal the round.
I was insane.
Now potentially 3-0.
All right,
with a video
Akstar
game
is
to go.
on
There's just
set
a round
point.
on the board, so
Remember, he
potentially
was
still in
sent to
this
the
for
loser
Akstar
bracket
looking
by Connie
so
Money.
good. Long-range
I
check.
was a 3-0, man.
Thanks to the tremor being
No,
hit,
we're
was
punished.
actually still able to confirm. Akstar.
Uh-oh.
Nice stuff from VGY.
Bit of a missed catch there.
That's gonna be how much?
VGY managed to make the most of it.
I was 34%, 13 hit combos.
Yeah,
Okay,
patience.
okay. Nice,
Big
nice.
swings as
Well
Use
done,
very
well
early.
done.
This means you're seeing a lot.
Gotta get 40,
To
42,
follow.
43%.
One more significant hit.
This should
And
do
that
it.
will be it. No, drops
No,
it.
that should have been it, but a mistake. Uh-oh.
Oh my lord. Not
This hit-
like this.
no, this hit
He
doesn't
lucky
kill,
this
but
guy
it makes
doesn't
it
have
always
his
win.
fatal blow, man.
Akstar with the drop.
Yeah,
Oh,
VGY is
oh,
was lucky right there.
Okay, we
'Cause if
definitely
this
saw
guy
some
had his
mistakes
fatal
from
blows, he
Akstar
would have
in that
been in.
round,
He must be
unfortunately.
pissed off right
Some
now.
mistakes that ultimately did
He
lead
must
to
be
the loss
pissed
of
off,
the
but
round.
go ahead.
Does give VGY some momentum back into the set. Now,
All right.
2-1, this change to Homelander.
Okay.
I'm still not sure though, Mustard.
I'm pretty
because
sure
while
this
that
one is
was a
gonna boost
win,
his spirit right now.
That was like as far away from a clean win as possible. You know, there's definitely been a few pretty major errors happening here, and it's kind of like
There's a lot to be said
scary.
about. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about the dynamic of when you get those scramble situations, and because thing is, and if this makes you feel any better, viewers at home, scrambles happen to everyone, right? If you're playing,
Oh, yeah.
you're forgetting your inputs, you go for a combo and you miss it, and suddenly you're thrown into these situations that you are not prepared for. You're missing things.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you. It even
Oh my Lord.
happens. It even happens at the absolute
All right.
highest level of play. Even the best
First
players
hit
in the
by
world
BGY.
will be in scrambles where stuff just ain't going right, and they're having to improvise on the spot. However, being able to win, being able to win a scramble
Alright.
feels infinitely
Will
better.
VGY send us to the first game 5 of the
Competitively, it feels
EU
bad.
West
Oh my God,
regional
like an
final?
idiot. But then when
Or
exactly,
Akstar would just close this out and put an end to VGY.
Talking from experience, no offense.
But when you win a scramble, what a sigh of relief. But for VGY even more so, because he was staring down elimination. And now look at this. Right as we can finish our point, the round is almost over already.
Nice counter.
Yep.
Nice counter from
Akstar's not
VGY
just
right there.
instantly dedicating to the option from the run every time. Sometimes he delays it, and VGY called out the delay completely. Uh-oh. Yeah, this adjustment to Homelander really looking like it was the right choice.
Okay, flawless block from Akstar.
Decent defense from Akstar.
Okay, great counter from VGY. He's gonna capitalize from it. Akstar is taking it as a champ. He's not breaking.
Especially when you max range like those forward fours and stuff like that, it's almost impossible to whiff punish them. There's the reversal.
Yo!
Ooh, one Ferrer down and a full combo to boot.
Oh, speaking
That's-
of combo though, look how much that's
This is
gonna
so
do.
cool,
What a
man.
500.
That was
Where did that
so
start
cool,
from?
man.
That was a duck on the command grab. Oh, speaking of command
Freaking
grab, there's another
command
one.
grab, it's insane, dog.
And that is Reiko, ladies and gentlemen. Big
Alright.
match combo into strike three.
Akstar on
Into
set
potential
point.
match point
Will
in
it
this
be able to
little
close
triangle.
this out? That's the
Akstar
big
back on
question
match
right
point,
now.
though. You know, we're talking about the possible comeback here.
Okay,
VGY,
VGY,
ain't done.
full bar. Better save him.
Even-
You might need
even
him
yet.
later.
Looking for the up block
Oh,
again.
the duck
Michael
again.
Duck.
Akstar is so slick with it.
Okay.
Every time it's a grab threat, so good at just that quick little micro duck.
Oh, you really can't afford to get hit by any of
Yo.
this stuff.
Been a while
Okay.
since we saw the big overhead come out from Ferrer.
Will Akstar take it as a
Akstar had
champ?
to make a choice there, right? You know, oh, that was such a
That,
risky
that
armor.
even looked like VGY
Okay.
went for the corpse hop to reverse the input, and Akstar still did it right. Oh no, a drop.
Okay.
Let's hope we're not leading to another one of these
Yeah,
scrambles.
think this is gonna
no.
do it.
And the side switch.
Is that enough?
Worst place
He's
to
gonna
be.
do it.
Does Akstar fatal blow? Do we think it's coming? No, perfect
Nice.
spacing. VGY didn't
Alright,
even allow
first
it
game
to
5
exist.
of the
I backed off, I
of
did
the
forward four.
EU
If you
West
fatal blow there, it was
regional final,
completely
man.
whiff.
First game
And
5.
if you pressed anything, I was going to chew you up with forward four. That's exactly what happened. And now, just like that, VGY on the verge of a reverse sweep. We're back to an
Will
even
that happen?
situation.
Now that's
There's
the
only
big
one
question,
game
man.
in it, so
Will the reverse
This is the
sweep
grand
happen,
final.
man?
Well, I do wonder what Akstar is going to be doing in this game 5. Because VGY, I mean, they were, especially game number 1 was very close. But remember, the 2 wins Akstar got was against the Sector. And now VGY has made a significant change to the Homelander. It really is working out. And what does Akstar do to respond?
Alright.
Because I can't imagine I'd ever see him
Think
play
Akstar is
another
having
game.
second
I don't
thought
think I've
right
ever
now.
seen him play another character in this
The
game.
guy is having
I
second
think Tremor's
thoughts.
the one forever, 'cause-
I've only ever seen him play a different cameo.
but I don't
Like,
even.
straight up.
I wouldn't even expect to see him make a change because I don't think he's playing badly. I think it's just VGY as just the character choice is working out for him big time. You know, and it stands to reason that he would pick this because he does have a Homelander.
That's
We
a mind
saw
trick right there.
Kanimani defeat Akstar 3-0 with the
The guy's
Homelander,
taking his
so it's like, well,
time,
if I can
taking
play as
some
good as
deep
that,
breath.
Maybe I can do it too. And
Hold-
VGY now 1 game away from doing the exact
Inhale,
same thing.
hold
Instead
it,
of doing 3-0,
exhale.
it could be a
After
reverse
after
3-0.
6 seconds,
Again, staring in the jaws of defeat.
been there,
from
done that,
Akstar,
man.
but
That helps
maybe not,
sometimes.
as we
Not
go
even
to our
gonna lie.
game 5. Winner of this takes on Kanimani.
Well,
and the winner of the whole
to
thing
be
goes to the
honest,
final
I'm not gonna
round.
be
So we're
biased, but I'd
getting
like to see
very
a
close to the end
Kanimani
of
and
our EU
VGY
portion
because
today, my friend.
Kanimani already beat
Those
this
with
guy, man.
punishing,
So
like, knee slides from
it's gonna be
crouching
deja
position,
vu
actually harder to perform
if
than you might
Akstar
Oh yeah, it's
win.
basically a crouch cancel, really. It's hard. Big
Akstar,
jump.
I mean, he's
Well-
perfected that input after playing this game for so long, this character for so long.
I wonder if VGY saw that Akstar did
38%
was like, okay, well,
in
we're
damage.
probably not going to go for the launch because of that.
Okay.
That's true.
Ooh.
It's a much bigger risk for Akstar to go for those unsafe launches if there is no tremor on the back foot. Command grab, in theory, had a higher chance of connecting, so...
One thing I've noticed, Akstar is not using like the crystal armor, man. He's not using it.
Looking for more mix, possibly. I think also really trying to bait out some
Again.
armor. Tremor eats it.
That could have been a huge loop for the jumper.
VGY almost got caught up right there.
The classic down 1 confirms.
He almost got caught locking.
Was in possibly the wrong variation. to
What?
the right.
What?
I don't think...
What the hell was that?
You can't punish. You cannot punish that. Not if you're
Okay.
Reiko.
I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I
that
could have
looks
used
like
it right
almost
now.
accidental,
Okay.
but I
He
don't
came
know
back. Oh no.
He got it back. He didn't use it.
We're back. We're backing up. We're backing up. Stay over there, Rico.
Time is ticking. 10 seconds. Oh, where you going? Get down.
Ooh.
Oh, an instant. Yeah, I mean, if you're
VGY on set point. Come on. What the hell?
Big choice, and immediately VGY, from being down 2 games to 0, is now potentially looking at a full 3-0 reverse comeback. Unless Axstar can stop it right now and play spoiler, but a whip punish!
Whip punish.
Oh, the Ferrer's going to just give really good damage to start things as well. Homelander.
Yo,
grab
great
there,
punish right there.
Just to start a little bit more offense. Axstar, what's it going to be? Every knee slide here, you'll put the tournament life on the line. Chooses not to.
Yeah, there was no time to take it as a champ right there, Axstar. Kanimani. VGY? Say Kanimani.
He's got a breaker though, so even if he gets hit, he can break.
Yeah,
it's gonna
he's
scale.
gonna do it.
It will scale. I think you've got one more mix in you.
Can you extend with the bar? I don't think you need to, really. Oh, what was that? Oh,
Yep.
Never mind.
Yo!
Into the chase down and
Reverse
VGY
3-0,
finishes
man.
the job. A reverse 3-0
Damn.
is completed.
Axstar must be
And
pissed right
advances
now,
to
man.
Grand finals on the
Yo.
loser's side, where he will face
But
off against Kanimani. And
like
I
I
think
has
this
mentioned,
is potentially in the
I
making
wanted
of
to
a-
say
again,
Kanimani and
a-
VGY, man,
a
because
perfect
Axstar,
story. We have Kanimani,
I already know what it would have been.
Titan of
Deja
EU
vu.
currently, but who's staring him down?
Versus Kanimani.
VGY.
Because
the player
Kanimani is the one who
who
sent him to the
won,
loser bracket.
EU West last year by doing what?
And it was a
Beating
sweep
Kanimani.
3-0, man.
Was
Man.
able to defeat Kanimani
Good stuff,
in
man.
the
Good
winners
stuff, man.
bracket of
Axstar,
the
man.
Anality Top 8, but subsequently
I
lost
had never
before
seen the
in
guy before, but
losers, and
that
it
was
a pretty dominant
a hell of a
display.
performance
But
right
back
there,
then,
man.
that was
Not even gonna
Kenshi,
lie.
and Kenshi's a very different character now. It's a refreshed 2 players, so whatever.
But you know what?
character we're gonna see
VGY
from
was
Kanimani,
better.
VGY has a new bag of tricks, as we've seen today. Could very well see the.
We
Sentinel
might
come
see a
back
mirror
out
match
once T1000,
versus
unsure at the
VGY and
moment.
Kanimani.
But I think what we really have to look forward to here.
We
is
might
the
see a
evolution
mirror
of
match
this
between
rivalry
these two.
2 players that constantly seem to clash at the highest level, and that's
Well,
what you want for this kind of bracket.
If you want to talk consistency, this is
What?
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this the same grand finals as EU West last year as well?
Yes.
I'm fairly sure this was grand finals last year too.
It was
And
Omni-Man that he used to defeat.
yes, it was. And I mean, I'm thinking, is there a chance we see the Omni-Man here again? You know, is it a case of, hey, it worked last year, it'll work this time? But I mean, do you need to say anything more for the consistency of Kanimani and VGY as top-level players that a year later, a very different version of MK1, there are more characters, there are more cameos, there have been all sorts of balance patches, they are still here. The cream of the crop, grand finals, Kanimani on the winner's side, VGY on the losers, and they are here. They have stood the test of time again for another year back-to-back. But unfortunately, the uncomfortable truth that we all have to face, only one of them is going to win this, and only one of them gets to final combat guaranteed through online. They both deserve it so bad. They both deserve it so much, but only one of them can get it.
Well, as we get our next match set up, which will be the final match of our EU portion of today's broadcast, I'd like to again just say cheers everyone for watching this. I hope you've really enjoyed your time here. We appreciate that you've chose to spend your Sunday with us at the end of the day. This has been a whole weekend full to the brim with Mortal Kombat, Middle East and Oceanic yesterday, won by Tekken Master and FGC Boy. We've got Europe right now. We had the first European show, EU East, won by Anas Bananas. Now only one of Kanimani or VGY is going to win for EU West. And then after this, stick around if you want to.